Szabad napom van. Kózi vagyok. A hajamat is megmostam. Úgyhogy ma kózi játékkal akarok játszani. És ez nem lesz más, mint a Nancy Drew. Anno Domini 1998-ban kezdték el ezt a játékot gyártani. A point and click nyomozós zsanra tartozik, azóta ez egy picit visszaszorult. Úgyhogy most belebújjunk Nancy bőrébe, és elkezdünk nyomozni. Aki ismeri, aki nem.
A lot of them were pretty dangerous and at times really scary. But don't say anything about that to my dad, okay?
Aranyos, hogy tele van egy mutatókkal, meg teljes farság az egész. Ezt vagy nagyon szeretik ezt a játékot, vagy nagyon utálják. A nosztalgiát
If you think you're ready to dive into that mystery, just click on the plane ticket and you'll be on your way.
Első nyomozás. Nem kronológiai sorrendbe megyek, hanem úgy, amihez éppen most kedvem van, és ez a mai Japánban fog játszódni. Junior, senior, ügyesek vagyunk. Bár játszottam már, de régen volt. Ó, de szép. Ez egy Riokan. Megpróbálom mindenféle segítség és izé nélkül. Már amikor még 10 évesen játszottam, én azt hittem, hogy az jó játék, hogy így nézem a végigjátszást, és így játszok.
I have a reservation under Nancy Drew.
Do you believe me now?
Obasan, it only fell.
It did not. You know better.
I'm very sorry.
A gyurma nagymamám mérges.
She's just a little upset.
She does not want her here. Tell her to go. Now.
What was that about? Why is she upset?
Please, don't worry about that.
Mert egy picsa.
This is your room key.
Köszönöm.
Thanks.
Your room is on the second floor. I've already had your bag sent up. Please, my name's Miwako. Come to me if there's anything you need.
Fáj ez a fake japán akcentus. Mi az a szörnyeteg? Hát ez Suki!
Is that a robotic cat?
Yeah, Suki! Isn't she the greatest? Lentalo got her for me. I've wanted my own pet cat for forever.
Egyet
but I can't
elfelejtettek
have one at
berakni
the
ebbe a
Riokan.
játékba.
I came into work one day, and there she was, right
skip
next to the
dialogue
sweetest
option.
note from Lentalo.
Végig kell hallgatni
I've never
mindenki.
seen a robotic cat before. What does it do?
She's not on it. She's Suki. It's okay. She didn't mean it.
A lány a
She
robothoz
doesn't really do
beszél.
much.
A japán.
Only sits.
Azok nem teljesen
Oh,
normálisak.
wait. I just learned something neat. Suki, tate.
Hát ez nagyon ügyes.
Oh, that's great.
That's all I remember right now, but she can do a lot more. I should figure out what the rest of the commands are, come to think of it. Although, to be honest, it's a little more believable if she just does what she wants.
Most kérdezhetnék tőled egy csomó mindent. Na jó, a fényképet megkérdezem, vagy a
Your
festményt
grandmother
megkérdezem.
seemed very upset about the portrait breaking.
It's no big deal. She thinks it's a bad sign that the portrait fell from the wall.
Why is that?
It's a very special portrait. It's one of the 2 remaining images of my mother, and it was taken shortly before.
Mi történt az
It's one of my
anyukáddal?
grandmother's favorite portraits.
Rendben, akkor nem piszkállak.
I'll let you get back to work.
See you later.
Amúgy a játékok felépítése lényegében ugyanaz. Nancy elmegy valahova, ott ragad többnyire, aztán csinál egy csomó szívességet mindenkinek, aztán talál egy titkos alagutat, és megoldja a rejtét. Ja, úgyhogy most Japánban vagyunk, ebben a Riokanban. Ide most azért jöttünk el, mert van 2 jó barátunk, a Beth és George. Ők valami expón vannak, és akkor jövök meglátogatni őket. Úgyhogy mindjárt felhívnak. Egy
Hello.
Jövőbelátó vagyok.
Nancy, you made it. How was your ride?
It was pretty good.
I love Japan. I have done so much shopping, and George's convention is crazy. I've never seen so many people. It's totally sold out.
You sound pretty excited.
Well, yeah. Kind of hard not to be here. I don't even know where to start. Have you ever had mochi? It's a revelation, Nancy. I'm not even
Nem
kidding.
kifejezetten.
And the shopping.
Conference me in already.
Oh, yeah. Did that do it? No? Okay.
No, hit the... No.
Bez hajszíne szőke.
You do it then.
We all on?
Yes.
Yep. Why is that so hard?
Mert szőke vagy.
It so isn't.
Anyway, what's your story? What are you up to? You coming over?
I'm still getting settled in, but I'll be out to see you guys soon.
How's the... whatever it is you're staying at?
Riokan. It's great. A little strange, though. When I was checking in, a picture fell off the wall, and everyone was really weird about it.
Huh. Oh no, our train's going to be here in a sec. Gotta go.
See you, Nancy.
Bye.
Á. Na. Nézzünk körbe itt a Riokanban. Itt a shed, itt van rendtaró. Zárva van. Itt a kert. Itt a fürdő.
Whoa, hang on. Men only right now.
What do you mean?
The baths. The blue banner means the baths are for men.
Ő
Red
rendtaró.
banner means women only.
Olyan, mint a hemtaró.
I don't know why we don't mention this at the front desk. This is useful information.
Egyébként
Anyway,
igen.
I'm Rentaro. I'm out in the garden if you need anything. Whoops! Oh. Ow, that hurt.
Rendtaró is egy szerencsétlen. Nem mindegy, felmegyek a szobámba. Azt hiszem ezen az folyosón van a szobám. Igen, 24-es az enyém. 24-es? Yay! Ja nem, én azért jövök ide, hogy tanítsak. Nem tudom, miért egy tinédzser lány jön Japánba tanítani, de van itt ilyen kis... ez a kis oktató.
It's teacher time.
És el tudom... Igen, na, értitek? Nem, én sem értem. El tudom őket izni. I is Sakura. Ostoba! V is Japanese. Hülye. I is 7. Te szerencsétlen. I has black. Úristen, nyomok ide egy szomorú pecsétet, mert... De... Aimee. My name is Aimee. Te buta. I is 7. My eyes is brown. Igazából nem a gyerekek hibája, én hibáztam, mint tanár. Fumiko. I am Fumiko. Ügyes vagy. I am Japanese. Oh, nagyon jó. I am 7. I have... Úristen, Fumiko, te vagy a kedvencem. Tessék, kapsz egy sárga csillagot. Arany csillagot. Kenta. My name's Kenta. Okay. Mine's Japanese. Nem. 7 I am. Mi vagy te, Yoda? Ostoba. Eyes be brown. Fogyatékos gyerekek. Szomorú. Takeo. My name is Takeo. Hülye. It's 10. Takeo. It's 10. I is Japanese. Nem. I have blue hair. Grammatikailag ez helyes. És mivel nem látjuk Takeót, lehet, hogy kék haja van, mert Japánban mindenféle furcsaság előfordul, de akkor is ostoba vagy, Takeó. Van a bióban. Sakura. Enjoys playing by the seaside cliffs, very interested in wells. Ez a kislányok útból. Na mindegy is. Hotel room 7 with open time changing daily for men and women, showers, pre-washing towels available. Jó.
This could be useful.
Ezt majd fogjuk használni, majd valamikor. Oké. Itt a kis erkélyünk. Nagyon jó. Jaj, még nem akartam kimenni. Jaj, a szekrénybe akartam bebújni. Ó, ez fontos. Meg a faszka. Kártyám, ezzel fogok tudni utazni a metrón. Oké. Na jól van. Akkor... itt a fürdő. Beszéljünk Rentaroval. Csőváz!
Hi again. I'm Rentaro. It's nice to meet you officially. So,
Sebas.
you're still here. That's surprising.
I'm Nancy. What do you mean, surprising?
Na, Rentaro?
Did I say that? Whoops. So, you're American. From New York City?
No, a place called River Heights. It's in...
Oh, okay. That's one of the places I always wanted to go.
Rentaro
I mean,
rasszista.
you'd have to be crazy to live
Válogat
there.
az
But on
amerikaiak
the other
közül.
hand, you'd have to be crazy not to live there. It's one of those,
Egy valamit elfelejtetek belerakni
Do you
ebbe a
work here?
játékba. A
Technically,
skip dialogue
it's a
option.
complicated thing we've got going on.
Ezt
I'm
valahol
sort of
a
like the handyman
27.
around
28.
here.
játék környékén
So,
realizálták, hogy
should I bother getting to know
lehet
you,
nem mindenki
or
akarja
are
ezt
you going to
végighallgatni.
be like all of the rest?
What do all of the rest do?
Get spooked in the middle of the night?
Mindenki
Pack their
megijed.
bags and never come back?
Wow.
Even the ones who come to see the ghosts. I shouldn't be telling you this. Oh well, already did. If you see
Nah.
Takaido, this conversation never happened.
Szellem.
Ghosts?
Mi ez?
What ghosts?
We got one of those, haunted hotspot guides. So we get a lot of ghost hunters here. And that's always a treat, because they're totally not obnoxious.
So, people think this place is haunted?
Well, some people think this place is haunted. Kind of like some people think the moon landing was faked, and some people like adult contemporary. Don't be one of those people. You like puzzles?
I guess you could say that.
I figured. You're going to love this. It's called a nonogram.
Imádom a
What's
nonogrameket.
that?
It's just another example of how awesome numbers are. Letters are cool and all, but they just make words. I mean, get with the game, letters. Numbers, on the other hand, get a few handfuls of those, and you can make a bridge, or send a person into space, or express the makeup of our genetic code, or they can make a neat picture.
Ezt jól
Okay.
felépítetted.
Take a look in here. All you need to do is look this over and finish the pattern. And when you're done, picture! Here, take this. Give it a shot. Bring it back when you're done, and I'll give you something better.
Sure.
And there are instructions inside in case you get
Okay,
stuck.
what are you building? Jó, megnézem.
What are you building there?
Oh, this. This is the Rentaro 4000.
Lehet nem fogom
I
az
saw that
összes
got inspired by
párbeszédet
Suki.
végignézni.
What's it going to be?
A robotic dog. Or maybe just a robotic dog's leg. I'll be honest, I had no idea how long these things take to build. But then again, a dog's leg is not a good gift without the rest of the dog. Sort of borders on creepy, come to think of it.
Is it going to be a gift for Miwako?
Oh, definitely. She's my
Ez egy
robotic
kutyát
muse.
akar építeni a
But she's not
barátnőjének.
robotic. Not that you think she is. And this is why I work with machines. They're totally oblivious to awkwardness.
Így jártál.
I should go. I'll talk to you later.
Bye!
Nagyon jól elkapták a kocka eszenciáját. Tudom, hogy kell nanogramozni, imádom ezt a játékot. Szóval, ez 10. Ezek az elején egyszerűek. Ad vagy 6-ot vagy 8-at, és nagyon hajlok rá, hogy megcsinálom mindegyiket. Majd átugram ezt a videóban. A lényege, hogy vannak ezek a számok,
I did it!
és a számok azt jelölik, hogy hány besatírozott négyzet van ott a adott sorban vagy oszlopban. Én itt pofázok, ez meg időközben leáll. Szóval a közte lévő lukakat kell kitalálni. Ezek az elején egyszerűek,
Hey.
szimmetrikusak, de a végén majd durvul.
I finished the nanograms puzzle.
Kész vagyok a
Awesome.
puzzle-lel, légy
Nice
szíves,
job.
lapozz.
What do you think?
I loved it.
I've got something better. You know it, you love it.
Na, ezt nem
The
szeretem.
original, Sudoku.
Oh, I played that before.
Great, great. I've got some good ones for you here. Here you go. Bring it back if you want more.
Köszönöm, Rentaró, lapozz.
I'm back for more nanograms.
Adjál még
Here you
nanogramot.
go.
I'll
Húsz.
let you go.
See you later.
Én is az a fajta játékos vagyok, hogy van a main objective, és utána így előtte minden mást megcsinálok. Összeszedem az összes bogyót, berrit összegyűjtöm. Csak ne kelljen a főizével foglalkozni. Szóval 10, itt 3, tehát akkor ez mind x. Itt 1 van ugye, akkor ez biztos satírozós, itt 2, itt 1, 2, itt 3 van, és utána biztos van egy szünet. 3, szünet, 1, 1, 1. És látjátok, ilyet azt a sort, yeah! Itt 6, tehát akkor ez biztos lesz, mivel 1 a következő szám. Értitek? 2, 1, nagyon jó. Én mivel 10, 3, 4, meg 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, tehát 2, szünet, 1, szünet, 1. Azt tudni. 4. Legrosszabb esetben ez a vége, tehát ez biztos, hogy 1, 2, 3, és ez is ott nem látszik. 1, 2, és 3, 1, 2, 3. Ez biztos besatírozod, mert legrosszabb esetben vagy innen indul, de itt végződik, tehát azt tudni is, mert 1-es van. Itt az 1-es már megvan, tehát 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ez tudni be van satírozva, és mivel minden 1-es, ez kiesik. Jó. Hol vagyunk még? Jaj. Valami elsúgja, hogy mivel itt vannak. Hát, itt lesz a 4-es. Oda teszem. A kész képre emlékszem, hogy ez valami spirál lesz, vagy valami olyasmi. És már 6-os, és az is megvan. Jó. 1, 2, 3 szünet 1, tehát akkor az csak így jöhet. Ez biztos, hogy be van. 1, 1, jó. 1, 1, 1, ez 2. És utolsó. 1, 1, 3, akkor az 1, 2, ez 1-es, és 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, jó. 1, 1, 2, 1. 1. Hopp, itt valami nem jó, mert 1, ez 3. Na igen, ez a baj ezzel, ha... Ez lesz 3. Na, kezdjük előről.
Hát, itt kell lennie egy második egyesnek ebben a sorban. Utána jön a 2-es, és a 3-as nincs. Biztos, hogy így van. 3-as, akkor ez az oszlop kész. 3-as, szünet, jó. Tehát a spirál, ezért ennek így kellene jönnie. És itt a 4-es. Reméljük szünet. 1, 2, 3. Ez széles, 1, 2, szünet. Akkor ez is megvan.
Another one down.
Jó vagyok, vagy jó vagyok?
I did it.
Yay! Nem tudok lapozni magamtól.
Hello.
I'm back for more nanograms.
Here you go.
Ja, hogy akkor... Jó.
Miwako seems to really like Suki.
I know, which is great, because that girl is hard to buy for. And it's been sort of a gift-heavy year. Either she's getting crazy sensitive or I'm becoming a huge jerk. Hard to say. It's definitely one or both of those things.
I'll stop bugging you now.
Bye!
Ó, szóval elég viharos a kapcsolatuk nekik. Rentaró folyamatosan vesz neki ajándékot.
What's going on? I should listen in.
The strange sounds, and the pounding, and the screaming at all hours of the night, waking up my family, scaring the children half to death.
Helena Berg.
Riokan needs to be closed down immediately.
I'm very sorry.
Sorry changes nothing. This is unacceptable. I want my money back, and I want a car sent immediately to take us anywhere else.
Érdekeljen, hogy mi volt ez?
Oh, hello, Nancy-san.
That guest seemed pretty upset.
Oh, it's nothing to worry about. Trust me. I see a lot at this desk, and one thing never changes. Travel is disorienting. It's so very easy to get upset when you're far from home. That's why we try to make things as comfortable as possible.
What has been scaring the guests away?
Hárítasz, mi vakó?
Oh, nothing. They're not scared. It's something else. Can I help you with anything?
Nagyon tereled a témád. Mindeniteket előlem!
What is a Riokan?
A Riokan is almost exactly like a hotel or spa, but far more traditional. This Riokan has been in my family for generations. Passed down from mother to oldest daughter in order to preserve the traditional style, the food, the caretaking. Every little detail is as it would have been generations ago.
Uda.
How long has the Riokan been in your family?
A very long time. My grandmother says it has been passed down since the early 1700s.
So one day you'll pass this place on to your daughter? That must be very nice.
Well, I'm the younger daughter. My older sister Yumi will be the one to take over the Ryokan.
Lehet, hogy butaságot
My
beszélek,
grandmother's
de
offering a few classes in traditional
nem a
arts. She's in room 18 at the end of the hall.
gésák vettek át ilyen riokanokat? Amikor már így véget ért a művészeti karrierjük, akkor beálltak
I met
innkeepereknek.
Rentaro. Who is he?
Oh, Rentaro, he's my boyfriend.
Csak
He's
referálok
also
a
handyman right
családnői
here.
tagoknak a
Have you two been dating long?
I'm sorry.
munkás.
I should really get back to my paperwork. But if you have any questions about the Ryokan, please don't hesitate to ask.
Azt hiszem vége lesz a játéknak, ha rákérdezek az anyjára.
What happened to your mother?
I shouldn't bother you with our problems, Nancy.
Ja nem, amikor a...
Please, it is very nice outside, a perfect time to relax and enjoy your surroundings.
Magyarul húzzak el innen. Jó van. Megértem. Hol a nagyanyád? Kulturális szoba.
Nancy-san, please sit. It is a pleasure to meet you, Parapali. I am sorry for the way I behaved when you first arrived. It was very impolite.
Az bizony.
Please, forgive me.
Of course, don't worry. It's nice to meet you as well.
Persze. Elzavarsz a pillanatban, hogy meglátsz. Semmi baj.
But I must always worry about the guests who stay with us, especially now.
What do you mean, especially now?
Are you here
Hakál,
for
mama,
a
nem szabad
lesson
ilyet
today?
csinálni.
Yes.
Behúzod a mézes
Today,
madzagot.
you will be learning
Utána nem mondtad
from
el.
them. To the outsider, katakana always looks far more difficult to
Tanulni
learn
fogunk.
than it is. You just need to be patient, and you need to learn to see more than you are used to seeing. There is a book to help in the chest.
Egyáltalán nem segít.
Practice until it looks like your name, Nancy. Not just some lines.
What do you mean?
Although there
Nancy ebben a
are many
játékban nagyon
Nancy's
értetlen.
in the world,
What do you mean?
your
What do you mean?
name
What do you
belongs
mean?
to only you. It has always been yours. You must try until what you see on the paper is not just a word. It is you.
Alatta ez a dobzene. Eddig jó. Leírom a nevem. Pont, veszőcske. Nagyon kell koncentrálnom erre. Hops. Semmi baj. Nincs baj, semmi baj. Takán, ne nézz ide. Oké. Köszönöm, ez a kis hárfa zene, vagy segít. Gyönyörű, nagyon szép.
Better try again.
Hát jó. Akkor kezdjük előről. Kózi játékot akartam, de lehet, hogy kózi nagyvérzést kapok ettől. Mondta Takája. Addig gyakorold, amíg nem csak vonalakat látsz, hanem magadat. Én magamat látom ebben. Ez vagyok én. Ez a lelkem. Megtestesülése. Jaj, de szép. Úristen, elmehetnék kalligráfia mesternek. Is van. És itt Takája kinyomtatta a nevemet? Így katakanákba? Vagy csak ki kell festeni? Gyönyörű. Nagyon szép.
Very well done, Nancy.
Köszönöm.
This is the best I've ever seen from a new student. I knew you could do this well. Leave this to dry, and I'll have it brought to your room to remind you of your success.
Köszönöm, kedves. Na mit kérdezem?
Have you always offered classes?
No, it is new. We have developed a reputation. And for many years, I've wanted to teach our guests.
I love the gardens. Do you take care of them?
Yes, of course. I sleep here, but my home is out there, in the gardens.
Flower
Even
powered
when the
nagybaba.
whole earth is covered in snow, I am happiest there, waiting for the first flowers to break through the frost. Do
Ferász.
yourself a favor, Nancy-san. Find a small piece of earth that begs to be made perfect,
Rendben.
and do whatever it asks of you. You will thank me.
Amúgy
The
esküve
Riokan
kötöznék egy
seems
ilyenben.
very important to you.
The world around has become a
Kapálgatni.
million different things since I was a girl.
Nyesegetném a bambuszt.
And I do not have to tell you that many changes have not been so good.
Mire tetszik gondolni? A
But
világháborúra?
The world
Én ide
does
megnyugodni
not
jöttem.
change.
Why do you want Yumi to take over the Riokan?
It is tradition.
Any other reason?
I am used to this question.
Itt van egy
Tradition
kis
is very
glitch.
often
Yumi,
made fun of
mivel
or
nővérem.
ignored. But tradition is how we
Kicsit
know
átugrottam, nem tudom miért lehet erről
The
beszélni.
traditions of
Így
your
a semmiből
family
tudtam, hogy
are
van
how
egy
you
nővére.
know yourself.
Senki nem említette Yumit.
Tradition is a burden in many ways. I understand this. But imagine not knowing who you are or where you come from. It would be very lonely, I think.
Have you always lived at the Riokan?
Since I was born,
Have you ever left?
I have. But I never found anywhere I wanted to be as much as here.
I'll let you get back to work.
Goodbye, Nancy-san.
Viszlát! Elvihetem a Katakana könyvedet? Le is fényképezem gyorsan, jó? Katakana kell. Menü, kamera, take a photo. Szép, igen. Köszönöm, pápuszka. Nagyszerű! Akkor most, hogy ez is megvan. Elmegyünk a expóba. Vonat. Aha. A Matsue Stationen van. Amit nem tudom, hogy tudok. Honnan tudom. Kiadok, version from in, sitting Riokan hiei. Azt nem tudom, hogy, de a Matsue Station-re kell lenni, mert ott van az Expo. Nagoya. Otsu. Most a... Iga, Fuji, hogy van? Visszafelett. Iga, Fuji, Niigata, Seto, Sendai, Tochigi. Ne, jaj, Sendai nem áll meg a narancsárga. Akkor Aomori, Kochi, Tochigi, Seto, Niigata, oké. Aomori, Kochi. Tochigi, Seto, Niigata, Fuji, Iga és Matsue.
Interesting. This looks important. I better hang on to it.
Egészen véletlenül. Talán szükség van rá. Hol ez a csaj? Nincs itt a csaj. Pedig itt van Yumi. Jaj, te cuki. Macska. Ilyen hangokat ad ki. Ide-videk jöttem, azt nem tudom. Akkor menjünk vissza Miszavával. Jó. Ez nagyon...
Please don't hang anything up there.
Jó, rendben. Kell ez a könyv. Szellemek, nagyon jó. És itt van ez a másik könyv, ez majd a végén fog kelleni egy ilyen kertrendezős, mi az Istennek. Nancy, menjél már! Néztem a szobámat. Hát akkor menjünk snoopingolni. Ugye, Ebert, csak egyik van a front desk, és akkor Bivako elmegy. Csak Drew meg Williams van itt. Jaj, ne. Menj! Okay. Szia, macska!
What's up, cat? Suki? Tate.
Meow. Okay.
Looks like I'll need a password.
Jó. De hiányzik egy kártya. A kulcsokhoz. Having difficulty remembering all those number security codes. Kitaláltunk egy sokkal bonyolultabb rendszert, hogy bezárt a szekrényt. Jó.
Can't go in there right now.
Éjszaka van, senki nem tudja meg. Be tudok menni a... Be. Mennyi minden szar. Meg kell javítani a izét. Oké. Hogy... Akkor nem megyek lefeküdni.
I'll be teaching then. I'll be busy then. I should set the alarm for a later time.
Az a vicces, hogy... A lányakultból. Amúgy az a mókás, hogy
What was that?
saját magához képest a játék elérte, hogy azért úgy félig meddig ijesztő legyen. Tehát, hogy...
Oh no, the screen tore.
Nézd
I
már.
better tell Mawako about this tomorrow.
Jövök, azt tönkreteszem a...
It must have just been my imagination. I should try to get some more sleep.
Hát, 16 órát tanítasz, éjszaka meg izé, mikor alszol? Nem tudom. Legális ez? A gyerekek bírják? Vagy... Mivako? Mit akartok?
Hello,
Oh, hi, Nancy. What was the name of the place you're staying at again?
the Riokan Hiei.
Told you. Guess you're right.
What are you two talking about?
We met this girl at a bento booth at the expo, and she grew up at the Riokan you're staying at. Pretty crazy coincidence.
Is her name Yumi?
That's the one. You've got to get down here and meet her.
Itt
She's so
találkozunk
much fun.
legelőször,
She
Jumival.
told us all about everyone at the Riokan, and it sounds like you've got your hands full.
I should come to meet her. I have a few questions.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what?
I know that tone of voice.
What tone of voice?
Yep, that's the one.
What are you talking about?
You're working a case, aren't you?
Lebuktam!
I don't know exactly what is going on at the Riokan, but it's really strange.
Busted.
Okay, you got me. I may have found a mystery.
Shocking.
So, what can we do for you?
Yeah, what's going on?
Well, I saw something really strange in my room.
What?
A shadowy figure showed up in my room, but when I looked out on the balcony, no one was there. It was like whoever it was just disappeared.
Creepy. Okay, that's it. We're leaving Japan.
I'm sure there is a logical explanation.
Me too. I'm just not sure what it is yet.
The two of you, I swear, if we were being chased by a dinosaur, you two would be too busy debating about the fossil record to run away. Where's your sense of panic?
It was pretty scary, I admit, but I don't believe that someone could just disappear.
Right. Well, you said a shadow figure, right? Maybe it was some sort of trick of the light.
That's what I was thinking. I'll keep an eye out for something like that.
Spooky.
Valaki érzget. Megkérdezem a
Have
macskát.
you seen the robotic cats they have here?
I love those! I don't know if they're cute or creepy, but I love them anyway.
Miwako has one. It's cute, but it's a little aggressive.
It's in guard mode. There's a way to override that, some sort of code word.
Right. I need to figure out what it is.
I bet if I check around the expo, I can find someone who knows.
That would
Légy
be amazing. Thanks.
Anytime. Need anything else?
Na, az expo nem
I
érdekel,
should
köszi.
go. I'll talk to you later.
Bye, Nancy.
Na, szólnom kell első körben Miwakónak, hogy elszakadt a
Hello.
I tore one of the screens in my room. I'm really sorry.
Do not worry, Nancy-san. This happens often. Very easy to fix, just a little steam to loosen the glue. I'll have Lentalo take care of it immediately.
Köszönöm.
Great, thanks. When I tore the screen, I think I saw someone on my balcony.
Right. It's nothing to worry about. The screens really distort things sometimes. I'm sure it was just your imagination.
Na jó,
Maybe you're right.
megadom
I'm
a
sure of it.
benefit of the
There's nothing to
doubt-ot.
worry about.
I'll
Oké.
stop bugging you now.
See you later.
Pusz, pusz! Na. Akkor. Kentaro.
Hi.
Is that the portrait from the lobby?
Yeah, I'm reframing
Most
it.
nem érdekelnek az
Although
ilyen
it's way
csicsetek.
harder to do than I thought it would be. It's got a really strange backing.
Would you like some help?
Have at it. This thing is officially making me nuts. The tools you'll need are near the frame.
It looks
Okay,
like I
then.
need to find a way to make sure none of the wires are crossing.
Aha, tehát azt kell csinálni, hogy ne keresztezzék egymást a madzagok. Oh, bugyi. A zseni átlátja a káoszt. Elvileg. Izé. Mindjárt megvan. Egészet lehozom. Valahol ennek középen kell lennie, mert ebben nagyon sok madzag kiáll. Vagy ennek kéne középen lennie? Hogy ez a... Alakulunk. Ez mi? Nagyon jó, gyönyörű. Így. Ja.
I got the backing off the portrait.
Nice job.
Véletlen volt. Beautiful.
What's this?
Yes. Has been cleansed of all malevolent, destructive or mischievous spirits.
I should hold on to this article.
Ismerős ez a nő.
Hello.
Do you have anything on portraits?
Do you know anything about the certificate behind the portrait? Who's Savannah Woodham?
Savannah Woodham
Investigator.
az egyik leghaszontalanabb karakter az egész játékban. Egy szellemvadász.
Investigator? This certificate seems a little
Kétszer
less
lesz
than
jelen
official.
a játékban.
She was more of
Illetve az egész
a
sorozatban kétszer
paranormal
van jelen.
investigator. I don't really believe in that
És-
stuff personally, but Takai wanted her here.
Why
Használhatatlan a
did
nő.
Takai want a paranormal investigator?
Can you
I've known
translate this
Takai
for
since I
me?
was a
Ez
kid.
fontos.
And let me tell you this from experience. It is impossible to guess what she's thinking or why she does what she does.
What do you mean?
Oh, I'm sure you'll find out.
Rentaro az egyetlen, akitől ezt meg tudjuk kérdezni, anélkül, hogy
Can you
vége legyen a
translate this for
játéknak.
me?
Sure. No, put this back where you got it.
És itt vége van a beszélgetésnek, mert mérges lesz. Ez egy újságcikk Mivako édesanyjának a haláláról. Jó.
Check.
Ja, mivel senior vagyok, ezért nincsen segítségem. Hát akkor elmegyünk az expóra. Beszélünk Yumival. Mit akarsz már megint?
Nancy, good news. We met Ryuichi, the creator of the Sugi cats. Thing is, he won't give away the secret phrases unless you buy one of the cats.
All right. Thanks for trying.
But then the guy told George, for such a captivating, beautiful, gorgeous girl, he'd be willing to make an exception. You're turning red. Nancy, she's turning red.
Am not. Anyway, there's a catch. He only shares secrets with the like-minded. He gave me this monster puzzle to solve, but I'm busy with expo stuff to solve it right now. Any chance that you could take a look at it?
Sure. Anything for such a captivating, beautiful.
Enough! I'll send it right over to you at the Riokan.
Köszi.
I'll let you get back to work.
Bye, Nancy.
Pusz, pusz. Na, Yumi. Gyere ide, Yumi. Fordulj! Ja, először előre kell menni. Hogy nézel ki,
Hi, is your
babám?
name Yumi?
Absolutely not. Who's asking? It might be. Are you going to order? What's your agenda here, stranger?
I'm Nancy Drew.
Nope, never heard of you, but thank you for saying your name out loud. Oh, wait, Nancy Drew? As in friends with Bess and George and staying at the Riokan, Nancy Drew? Or are there two of you? Which one is it?
That's me, the friends with Bess and George.
Excellent. Yes, perfect.
Gyöngéd meglátásom,
You're learning to
hogyha
make bento the Yumi way.
vendéglátó
Come on, trust me,
egységet
it's a life skill. Once
üzemeltetsz,
you know how to make a good bento box, you pretty much got the whole world
nem
all
ez a
figured out.
legmegfelelőbb megközelítés, hogy letámadod a potenciális vásárlót. És egyből adod
sounds
neki a
good.
feladatot.
Fantastic. Here are the ingredients. You may notice that they
Csináljunk
range from
bentót.
pretty cute to insanely adorable.
Illetve
This is
csak
now
az elrendezést.
Okay, very easy. The customers will give you a list of what they want and how they want it organized, and you pack it together. You won't believe how easy it is. Okay, I gotta go.
És most itt hagy.
Where are you going?
The store. Good luck. You'll do fine. I'll be back soon.
Wait. I guess I'd better get to work.
Hát jó. Teljesen magától értetődő. Itt van a lista, hogy kell elrendezni. A nyuszi rizs megy középre. A nyuszi szendvics a jobb felsőre. A maci rizs a bal felsőre. Ez, ide jön a maci tojás. Maci tojás. Hát ez egy nyuszi lehet, tehát akkor lehet ez a nyuszi tojás. Jaj, mivel a nyuszi szendvics az ott van, tehát ide nem jöhet. Hát csak oda lesz. Akkor ide egy szendvicsnek kell jönnie, mondjuk a malac szendvics. Egy malac valami. Ide egy malac tojás.
Hey, I did it! It was pretty cute.
Thanks for helping out, Nancy.
Your grandmother, mit akarok megkérdezni? Mother, nem.
Could you tell me a little bit about the Riokan?
I'm not into that sort of thing. Couldn't you find a pamphlet?
I was hoping for an insider's opinion.
Oh, I get it. You want the dirt on the situation, right?
Yes, exactly.
Interesting. You're working some kind of angle here, aren't you? Not that it matters. Still, way too busy to talk.
I know you're busy, but and all I want is a little information.
Technikailag még nem is tudjuk, hogy miért.
Taking views, you'll not soon forget. The Ryokan Hiei opens the door to a simpler time. Perfect for the business traveler hoping to experience traditional Japan, or the family in search of that perfect vacation. Ryokan Hiei, discover Japan, discover you.
That's persuasive, but not exactly what I wanted to know.
Isn't it? That's mine from years back. I was thinking of going into advertising, but then I thought, nah.
I was hoping you could tell me a little about some of the strange things that have been happening.
Aha! If you really want to know. Oh no! I'm running out of bento boxes. Can you please go grab my backup stock from my apartment? This is the sort of thing that can move us from buddies to straight up besties.
Sure.
Great! It's just over by the Kurume station. I could tell right away that we were gonna be friends. Here's my key.
És gond nélkül ideadja egy idegennek a kulcsát.
My number is 075-021-5855.
Szerinted én erre emlékszem? Jó, akkor hozom a dobozokat.
Bye!
Kurume Station. Hogy jutok el oda, Pacóével? Kurume Station itt van a rózsaszínnel. Nál. Igába megáll. Akkor elmegyek Iga Kobe Miyazaki, ott átszállok az Uravára, és utána a rózsaszínre. Tehát Iga Kobe Miyazaki. Nem tudom, hogy ezek létező, nyilvánvalóan nem létező metróhálózat, de hogy létező metróállomások vajon. Urawa. Saitama. Na! Ja, Saitama nem áll meg. Ja, Kurume. Jó, oké. Yay! Most mi van? Most Rősz, küldtél egy ronda képet a barátnőmről. Nagyon jó. Jaj, de cuki.
These must be what Yumi was talking about.
De ha már itt vagyok, megnézegetem a cuccaidat. Jaj, nem ezt. Nem! Ezt akartam. Tedd le a füzeted. Die! Mint festék. Oké. Shadow Puppets. Yumi, mit csinálsz? Mint a átok, vagy kör 7 nap múlva.
What was that?
És erről nem beszélünk soha többet a játékban. Tehát, hogy ez így megtörtént, és így... Oké. Oh. Aha. Miért nem lehet egyszerű jelszavakat használni? Dear Marianne, as usual, these letters are piling up and I haven't... Kasumi a Yumi meg a Mibako édesanyja. It's a cold red bed. Ott egy könyv. Savannah Woodham. Haha!
Savannah Woodham. That's the author of this book. I should hang on to this. Having her phone number might come in handy.
Riokan hiely.
It looks like someone tore out one of the chapters.
Na vajon melyiket? Oké. Hát, itt mindent megnéztünk, akkor elmegyünk vissza Mászóébe. Yubi!
Nancy! And you've got my boxes. Neat! Here, I've got a thing for you. It's a phone charm. You can't not have one.
Kösz.
Thanks. What's it do?
Come to think of it, it doesn't really do anything. Get a job, phone charm. It probably won't. That's okay, just hang it on your phone. I've got tons. Help me with bento and I'll hook you up with some super cute ones.
Outfit interesting. Jó, why do you book a shut up about I met your sister? Mibako translate.
Love that last picture of you and Bess.
Yeah, I love that one.
Ja, de is ezt akartam.
Can you tell me a little bit about what happened with your mother?
This is not the time or the place.
Is there a better time? Maybe when you're not at work?
There's never going to be a time or place.
Nancy,
Just
technikailag.
drop- Can you come back in a bit?
Technikailag, sőt, idegenek vagytok, és így egyből a hallott anyjáról kérdezősködik. Lehetnél kicsit tapintatosabb is, Nancy. De azok nem lehetnénk. Jó.
I have a delivery for you.
Köszönöm!
Thanks.
How does your grandmother? I saw a certificate, found an article that
I saw a certificate
Ezek tőle?
certifying that the Riokan was cleansed of all ghosts and spirits. Can you tell me about that?
What? That's no offense, but that seems sort of silly. A certificate?
So you don't know anything about it?
No. And where exactly did you find this certificate?
Behind the portrait I helped Rentaro repair.
Maybe you should stay away from what isn't yours. And maybe he should have the sense to know what is a family
Mikor
matter.
legelőször játszottam,
I have to
vagy
get
régebben
back to work
játszottam
now.
ezt, mindig eszembe jutott, hogy miért ilyen tapintatlanok, mármint, hogy miért ilyen ellenségesek Nancyvel. Aztán rájövök, hogy így egy napja vagyok itt, és már a családnak a magánéletében turkálok, tehát, hogy teljesen logikus.
Wow, George wasn't kidding. This does look hard.
Sudoku. Jó, csináljuk.
All right, I'm pretty good at this.
Nagyon jó. Nagyon szép.
Hello.
Can I leave this here for my friend to pick up?
Yes,
Köszi!
Thanks. I'll let you get back to work.
Okay, see ya.
El tudom még menni, kulturálódni.
Nancy, today I have
Origamizunk.
an important lesson. We will learn origami.
Great, let's get started.
Origami has been around in many forms for centuries. Master Yoshizawa brought the art back before it could disappear. There is a grave danger, Nancy-san, in forgetting. If the whole world forgets a thing or a person, then it is gone forever.
What do you mean by that?
I have for you here a selection of origami patterns, a few steps away from the last step. You must simply match the pattern to the completed design.
Hát ez de vegyire feladat. Ebből lesz a kikáda. Ebből lesz ez a madár. Ebből lesz a halacska. Szerintem ebből lesz a béka.
They are perfect, absolutely perfect. You have many talents, Nancy-san.
Kösz.
I'll let you get back to work.
Goodbye, Nancy.
Ez majd azért fog kelleni, mert lesz egy feladat, ennyi. Nem kell mindent tudni. Jó, akkor, hogy ez is megvan, bemehetek a fürdőbe, mert már lánynap van. Kiderül, hogy egy vámpír vagyok, mert nincs tükörképem. Ott a lány a kútból. Azért legelőször ezt játszva, az ijesztő volt. Ezek ilyen ijesztő dolgok. Egy
This looks
pacsinkó!
important. I should figure out where I can use it.
A pacsinkóban. Ez egy pacsinkókártya. Mi van még itt, amit ellophatok? Nagyon jó. Hát akkor fürödjünk le, mit szóltok hozzá?
All mysteries should involve hot springs.
Úristen, elmennék egy fürdőbe.
It looks like something is missing here.
Hiányzik egy darab a kőből. Ha eleget pancsikázunk, akkor nyerünk egy
Whoa,
vizét.
that's a little
Nem
hot.
6-szor, vagy 7-szer, vagy 10-szer.
All mysteries should involve hot springs. Whoa, it's a little hot. Whoa, it's a little hot. Hot. Whoa, it's a little hot. Hey. Whoa, it's a little hot. No. All mysteries should involve hot springs. No. All mysteries should involve hot springs.
Ennyi elég neki lenni. Oké, tudjátok, mit tudok megcsinálni? Fel tudjuk hívni szabad a budemet.
Savannah Woodham's office, Logan speaking.
Can I speak to Savannah Woodham, please?
Are you one of our interviews?
Interviews?
I'm Savannah Woodham's assistant. Is she interviewing you about the expo?
No, I actually want to speak to Savannah about a book she wrote.
Oh, great! I'm so glad you called.
Really? Why's that?
It's been like 3 days since I've gotten to hang up on anyone. I wonder if I'm still good at it.
Logan egy köcsög. Lányok.
Nancy, how's it going?
Were you able to find the word to calm Suki?
Yeah, it's mate.
Mate.
Amúgy,
Got it.
japánul a
Thanks.
mate
Need anything else?
az áj. Tudtommal. Tehát, hogy egy japán betörő véletlenül deaktiválni tudja Sukit. Csak mondom. Suki commands. Yeah.
Did you learn any more Suki commands?
Oh yeah, get a piece of paper, I've got a bunch. Tate, that means stand. Omori, not sure what that one is. And we've got buruwa, that means something. Oh, and shizukani. I think that's it.
Mert ha játszunk a macskával, azért is kapunk egy izét.
I found a strange book about ghosts in Yumi's apartment with a note from the author.
What do you mean?
It had a dedication from the author, Savannah Woodham, to the Shimizu family. But the really weird thing is, there's a chapter missing.
What was in the missing chapter? Nope, strike that. That is a dumb question.
That's pretty strange. Maybe you can find another copy of the book somewhere.
There's a business card with the author's number inside. But more importantly, the table of contents says the missing chapter was about the Riokan.
Weird. Did you call?
I called Savannah, but she's got a really protective assistant.
Yeah?
Apparently, she's in Kyoto now, covering the expo for some tech magazine, so she's pretty busy. If I could get past her assistant, I could finally figure out what this whole book is about.
Wait, so this guy is at the expo?
Pretty sure.
Then we've got this one.
We do?
Yep, we're going to find them, and you're going to flirt up a distraction.
I
That's
am?
Yes, you are.
Well, at the very least, this will be interesting.
And if it's a mortifying failure or anything, which it might be, we do live thousands of miles away.
Solid point. We'll keep you updated.
Köszi!
I'll let you go.
Bye!
Oké, ez is megvan. Aha. Na. Akkor elmegyünk pacsinkózni, mit szóltok hozzá?
I need to
Nem
translate
kell,
that.
tudom mi ez. Szabály? Jaj, melyik? Júj, kure, akkor ubéba kell valahogy eljussak. Otsu. Aomori. Ube. Vagy nem. Sakai. És azt hiszem a köröztésennél van a pacsinkó parlor. Igen! Hagyjál már engem békén! Küldözgeted ezeket a ronda képeket magadról. Jól van, ügyes vagy. Úristen, ki tudom nyomtatni a képeket. Van a print fotó. Egy tojás. Csinálok egy fotót.
Ugh, creepy. I don't think I need to keep
Ilyen
this.
ronda vagyok, úristen. Kinyomtatom ezeket. Jó van, majd egyesével kinyomtatom ezeket. Köszi! Oké, viszlát.
That Yorei comic looks interesting. I should check it out.
Jó. Ha megcsinálom az összes nonogram, sudoku, meg renogram izéket, akkor a... Menjél már oda, hát nem hiszem el. Rentaró megsugja nekünk, hogy a jobb oldali pacsinkó az jobban tejel. Ez egy roppant értelmes játék. Oh. Csillag. Pénz. Hát ez szomorú. Elfogytak a tajszliaim. Hello! Csillag, csillag, ragyogjál. Nagyon jó. Mennyi kell? Valami 1300, ez pont nem elég. Nagyon jó. Akkor játszunk még egy kört. Igazából már meg vagyunk. Jaj, túlszaladtam. Lala, berakjuk a golyókat. Zseniális!
Recording the site of a haunting might actually be a really good idea. I should look into that.
Igen.
Nancy, Operation Distract Logan is a go. Call Savannah. Gotta go.
Savannah!
Hello.
Hello!
Hi, is this Savannah Woodham?
Let me guess. You're that Nancy girl who's been driving my assistant to distraction and back this last week?
Last
Well,
week?
I wouldn't
10
exactly
perce
say
hívtam,
that.
csaj.
I would. Now tell me what's so important that y'all ruined my perfectly good assistant. Since y'all been calling round, talking to him's been like talking to a rock. A rock that I pay too much money.
I'm staying at the Riokan Hiei.
Egyszer beszéltem vele, és agyhalott lett, vagy...
Don't tell me a lie now. This a joke?
No, I promise. It's the truth. I saw your book. I thought maybe you could help.
Honey, whoever you are, my best advice to you is to pack your bags and head back to wherever it is y'all come from.
I'm not leaving until I figure out what's really going on here.
There gonna be anything I can
Tehát egy
think of
igazi
on my mind.
szellemvadász.
No, I'm going
Akkor
to
jössz, ezt
follow
hagyd.
this with or without you. But I could really use your help.
I've been a lot of places that say they haunted, but none fit the ticket like that spooky old Riokan.
Nem is spooky.
I never got to finish up the chapter on the Riokan like I was supposed to. Between us girls, I'm glad of that. You get much out of the family?
Nothing too useful.
Uh-huh. Tell you what. You end up following through with that bad idea of yours to stay at the Riokan, and I'll see what help I can provide. But Nancy,
What's that?
y'all be careful there now. You understand me?
I will.
I saw a creepy shadow figure. Can you tell me a certificate? Can you help me translate?
Can you help me translate an article I found? No one else is willing to.
Sure. Leave it at the counter, and I'll have Logan swing by to pick it up.
Do you know where I can get a copy of your book?
I'm guessing you're looking for the ghost hunting book I wrote, but I can't help you there. I'm out of copies myself. To be honest, Nancy, I don't mind helping you. But this whole ghost thing is a phase I'd sooner put behind me.
Why's that?
Now, don't y'all worry about that now. Just a choice I made.
There must be
Valamiért
some
úgy képzeltem el ezt a
reason. I
nőt,
understand you were
mint
pretty well known.
Anasztázia, az énekesnő. Nem tudom
There are
miért.
some jobs where
To be left outside alone.
dangerous life. Sometimes
All my life I've been here and waiting for you to bring up. Na, can you tell me about the certificate? Ezek így annyira nem érdekes topikok.
What's the story with your assistant, Logan?
he's like my own little Georgia bulldog. He can be a little aggressive sometimes, a little dopey at others, but always loyal. He's one of the good ones when you get right down to it.
How long has he been working for you?
Not long now. He started right after I switched my focus to tech reporting.
Why did you change careers?
It's a long story, but chasing's not the safest career there is. Ain't nothing shocking in that.
Jó.
I should go.
Y'all stay safe.
Köszi, pusz, pusz, hello. Jaj, nem oda akartam menni. Hanem a macóéval. Jumikám.
What's going on?
Watch that your grandmother little what can you translate this? I met your sister. I love the picture you sent. Would you like a farm town? Let's book a new partner and more about her. Like your grandmother picture and George. Van egy sejtésem.
I'll talk to you later.
Egy ilyen jelentéktelen beszélgetésben kell valami fontos nekem. De nem emlékszem melyikben, és most kurvára nem akarok vele beszélgetni. Inkább feladom a... Kitalálom, küldtél még egy képet. Nagyon szépek vagytok. 2 idióta barátnőm. Feladom. Nagyon jó.
Hi.
Can I leave this here to be picked up?
Yes.
Okay, köszi.
Thanks.
Do you think the Riokan grandmother feels...
I'm sorry. The mirror broke when I was in the baths, but before it broke, I saw the image of a woman who wasn't in the room with me.
Don't worry, Nancy. I'm sure it was nothing. I have Langelo take care of it right away. Until then, please stay away. I don't want you to get hurt.
But I saw something. I'm sure of it.
You work too hard, Nancy-san. Up too late, off to teach so early. You must rest more. Your judgment suffers if you do not get enough rest.
I know what I saw.
Nancy-san, please. I have to ask you to let me get back to work.
Az ér kurva gyávad. Takája? Ja, már megcsináltuk az origamit. Rentaro! Valaki csak hisznek ebben az átkozott helyben.
Hey!
Do you believe the gun is supposed to be protective? Can you tell me anything? Do you know how to mirror back? Thanks for repairing the screen.
Thanks for repairing my screen. That was pretty embarrassing.
Oh, no problem. Easy fix. Just took a little steam to loosen the paper, a little new... No one will ever be able to tell. Just don't do it again. Or at least wait until the paper cuts heal. Ooh, I think thinking about paper cuts is way worse than getting them. Why did I bring it up?
Is Suki supposed to be so protective?
Took a swipe at you, huh? Oh, that's one of her mods. Don't take it personally. It's actually really clever. There are these command words you say, and then Suki changes into that mode. She'll be protective, or aloof, or silly.
Really? Do you know the commands?
I did. Can't remember where I put that piece of paper.
Jó.
Do you believe that the Riokan is haunted?
I don't believe that anything is haunted. Ghosts are just what happens when guilty people let their imaginations run wild.
Szeretném lezárni ezt a beszélgetést.
Think about it. Why do ghosts always want revenge?
Amúgy good point.
They're what people invent when they feel guilty. If that wasn't
Hát mondjuk
the case,
azért,
then ghosts would want all
mert
sorts
szellemek
of
azért vannak,
But no,
amikor nincsen beteljesítve a
revenge.
dolgok.
Can you tell me anything about Takai?
She can be a little tough, but she's really wonderful. She works herself way too hard, though. I wish I could get her to just relax a little. But you can't tell her to do anything unless you want a lecture back in return.
I take it you've been lectured by Takai before.
I pretty much grew up here, and believe it or not, I was not always the saint you see standing before you. So... I've been on the sad end of a lecture.
Ezért volt ez ilyen
But I've
kényelmetlen.
overheard more. Always hilarious when they're not directed at you.
Do you know what happened to the mirror in the baths?
Oh, that thing. I sorta hid it a few years back and put a little hairline crack in it. Its days have been numbered for a while.
Sorry about breaking it.
Oh no, don't worry. I'm just glad you didn't get hurt. Mirrors can be very dangerous when they're breaking, in more ways than one.
Imádom, amikor így rébuszokba beszélgetnek.
Oh, shards of glass and such. Not something to fool around with.
Do you know what's scaring the guests away?
City superstitions. I don't get it. We have ghost hunters who come here to find ghosts, and if they think they found something, they get all panicked and run away.
Something weird happened. When I looked in the mirror, I didn't see my reflection.
Aha!
You know what happened?
You're a vampire. Seriously though, that's pretty messed up. Maybe you need to get a little rest. This place might be getting to you a little.
I'll talk to you later.
Bye!
Logan here.
Yes?
All right. Savannah wants me to translate that article for you. I don't know what it is you said to her, but whatever you did to get her to talk about that paranormal garbage, you need to knock it off.
I can't promise that.
You really don't get it, do you? This ghost stuff isn't a joke, especially not to her. Since I'm the one stuck picking up the pieces after she gets too wrapped up in one of her cases, I'm telling you, leave it alone for her sake. And yours.
I really need a copy of Savannah's book. Can you help me?
Sure. Bookstores are a great start. Or the internet is helpful, but I'm really more of a brick-and-mortar person, honestly. I suppose you could also go the books on tape route. TV's Ralston Palpers does an excellent job with the text. Really makes it come alive.
No, I meant, could you send me a copy?
Oh. Nope, but thank you for asking.
Have you finished translating the article yet?
Just about. I'll have it sent to you as soon as I finish.
What happened to Savannah? Why doesn't she work with paranormal cases anymore?
It's not something she likes to talk about.
I gathered that. Can you tell me?
When we're traveling, I spend weeks.
Igazából nem tudjuk meg, tehát hogy mindenkit kerülgeti itt a témákat, és ez egy kicsit zavar.
Everything about her childhood. Her best friend's dog's name from when she was 5, her favorite ice cream flavors. She's very chatty.
Then what has she told you about?
Nothing. Not a single word. I've asked, and when I do, she just goes quiet and excuses herself. She's never told me to stop bugging her about it, but I can tell that she wants to. That's why I don't want you bothering her about it either. Whatever happened when she was writing the second ghost book, it really got to her.
Second ghost book?
Wasn't supposed to mention that. It's a secret, and it's not done, so don't think you're going to get your hands on it. I don't even know if she still has the manuscript. She had me tell her publisher she burned it, but I don't know if that's the truth.
How long have you been working for Savannah?
Started a few years back as a fill-in gig during spring break. Eventually she needed a long-term assistant, and the job was just too weird to turn down.
I'll talk to you later.
Talk to you later.
Na hát. Jó. Riokan, nagyon jó, hírvei, currently treating. Szóval... lényeg, az SMS lényege. Anyuka belefulladt a fürdőbe.
Hello.
Ne haragudj.
I know what happened to your mother.
I told you to...
It was an accident. I think you, all of you, blame yourselves.
It wasn't an accident. But since you won't let it drop, you want to know why we all blame ourselves, Nancy?
Why?
Because we were all here. We were all here that night, and not one of us helped her. We all just let her die alone.
But you didn't know.
Leave me alone, Nancy. I'm sorry, I'm very busy.
Sajnálom. Na, mit tudok még csinálni? Most, hogy így felzaklattam ezt a szegény lányt. Ja, ezek a... Igen, oké. Case getting a customer's death wasn't an open and shut case. Maybe that's why everyone's reluctant. Be kell mennem a számítógépbe, Yumi számítógépébe. Jaj, tudom, hogy megyek be.
Hi.
Your outfit is very interesting. Where did you get it?
Get it? Oh, you cannot get something this cool in a store. I made it.
Cool.
You make your own clothes?
Yeah, I got sick of waiting for the boutiques to catch up to me. The places I go around here, fashion is the business. You don't show up looking out of date. Oh, I've got the best thing. You gotta have it. I use it to come up with all of my new ideas.
Oh, what's that?
It's a program for your phone. You upload pictures to the computer and send them to your phone. It lets you test out a new look on you or your friends.
Ez az erőltetett L és R hangok felcserélése, ez...
We have time to keep up with the latest fashion trends.
I could sort of tell, but I wasn't sure if you were going for an irony thing with your outfit.
Hey!
Just teasing.
Anyádat.
You pull off the old school thing, Nancy Drew. Some things don't go out of style. If you help me out with a little more bento right now, I'll hook you up with the program.
Nem akarok bentót pakolni. Maci tojás, malac rizs, és oda jön egy maci. Jó. Rizs, szendvics. Szendvics, tehát ide nem jöhet. Maci ja, nem jöhet oda. De ide jöhet a maci szendvics. Még egy maci. Egy rizs és egy szendvics. Ja, de a malac szendvicsnek az akkor ide a cica szendvics jön. Egy szendvics, ide egy tojás. Így jó? Miért nem jó? Rizs, szendvics. Szendvics maci, tehát hogy szendvics maci. Oké, az stimmel. Malac, szendvics, tojás. És maci. De hát... Tehát malac, szendvics, tojás. Az stimmel. Rizs, szendvics. Az is stimmel. Malac, rizs, egy maci és maci tojás. Egy szendvics. Ja, mert ez egy malac. De hát itt van, hogy... Ja, mert ennek egy... De hát az is egy maci, akkor nem értem. Egy szendvics és egy maci. De hát az... Szendvics, tojás... Tojás... Ja, mert a malac tojásnak középen kell lennie. Aha. Tessék.
Another successful order.
Great job. Here you go, Nancy.
Köszönöm.
I
Jó
watched that DVD at your
lebeszélgetésem.
place. It was very strange.
You did what?
Shouldn't I have? Oh no, I'm sorry, Yumi.
I'm sure it'll be fine. Just be very cautious.
What do you mean?
You have to be cautious about everything here, Nancy.
What do you think of Rentaro?
Ennyi volt, amiről
Other
beszéltünk.
than that he should get a job at the Nerd Statue Factory
Ennyi
as their
volt,
primary model?
amit erről beszéltünk.
What do you think of Rentaro?
Kicsit fura.
There's something a little weird about him.
Yeah, that weird thing about him is his personality. That kid is his own
De
special
kecsek vagy, Yumi.
Always has been. But he's my fake little brother, so I'm used to it. Until someone brings it up, I forget how he must seem when you first meet him.
What do you mean by fake little brother?
He first moved in next door when I was 7 and Miwako was 5. He followed us around day and night. One day, when he was being a real pain to Miwako, she just snapped and punched him hard. It was bad news. My mother saw. After that, we had to be nice to him no matter what, at least when she was in sight. Eventually, he grew on us, especially Miwako.
Why do you have a book on shadow puppets?
Oh, that's Miwako's. It shouldn't be in my apartment. It's just a stupid book about puppets. It's just another one of the things that my grandmother is trying to always push on us.
Could you use something like this to make spooky shadows from far away? Say, a balcony?
Yeah, I guess.
I really like your apartment.
You do? Thanks. It's just a 1K. That's code around here for tiny and overpriced, but the location is great and it's mine. I love it.
When did you move out of the Riokan?
The second I was old enough to sign a lease. Best decision I've ever made. No late night room service. No annoying tourists calling up at 4 in the morning. I adore that apartment. I wonder if it knows. I'm going to get it something nice today. A new doormat or something.
I found Savannah's ghost book in your
Jaj, most ezen is meg fog sértődni, és nem fog velem beszélni.
She's some sort of ghost hunter or something. I don't know much about it, okay?
But she did a chapter on the Riokan.
Yeah, Well, just because my grandmother believes in that junk doesn't mean I do.
I love the picture of George.
I know, isn't that one great?
Love that last picture you sent.
Yeah, I love that one.
Képre.
I got that picture you sent. How did you do all of the designs?
I did it at the Purikura booth. They're everywhere around here. They're these picture booths, and you get to choose decorations, and you can write out your own messages.
That sounds pretty cool.
It is. Everyone uses them. Keep an eye out, and I'll send you some more.
Your grandmother seems a little
Erre oda kell
hesitant to
figyelni.
talk to me.
That's the shocker of the decade. She's hesitant to talk to herself.
What does Takai think of you working here?
It's a phase. I'll snap out of it. Like I've been hypnotized, and one day someone says the right word and snaps their fingers, and I'll go, "Hello, I am Yumi. One job running Riokan, please." She's old school like that. Thinks the fun parts of life are a phase, and the nasty parts are the bees and knees.
Jó, akkor az a megsértődik, az utoljára fogom
I met your sister in
megkérdezni.
Riokan. You two seem pretty close.
That doesn't sound like the impression you'd get by having a chat with Miwako. What are you trying to ask?
Miwako seemed a little upset about the Ryokan. Do you know anything about that?
That's more her area of expertise. I've never been the go-to guru for the Ryoka. That place is the definition of repetitive. Guests come in, guests come out. It's brain-breakingly tedious. I don't know
Tehát Yumi nem
how Miwako
akarja
puts up with it.
átvenni a
Does
Riokant.
Miwako like working at the Ryokan?
Well, yeah. Why else would she be there day in and day out? What that guru needs is to spend some time out here. A few weeks with me and my friends would be enough to shake her up and get her to have some fun for once.
So you don't want to take over the Ryokan?
Not even for a second. I mean, I don't even get the whole tradition thing. You want to go to the past? Get a time machine. I'm not one for living in the past. Have you ever read a history book? The past is where we keep all of the terrible things that have happened.
I don't understand. If you're
Nancy,
the one
nem
who's supposed to
akarja.
take
Mit nem
over the
értesz?
Ryokan, why is Miwako the one working there?
Ugh, Nancy-chan. Don't get all everyone else on me here. If I had known I was supposed to run that place when I grew up, I would have taken a pass on the whole firstborn thing. Trust me.
If Miwako left the Ryokan, who would run it?
I don't know. It doesn't matter. Why do you care so much about it anyway?
I'm just sort of naturally curious.
I'd back burner that curiosity as long as you're staying at the Ryokan if I were you.
What do you mean?
Try not to find out, okay, Nancy? You seem nice. Hi.
Szeretnék az anyádról beszélni.
I saw the article about what happened to your mother.
I'm busy. Maybe you should go.
It said that you were the first one to find her. That must have been very
Találni az
hard.
anyádat.
I said I'm busy. That means leave me
Oké,
alone.
megyek.
Now.
Bocsi, szia. Akkor elmegyek a lakásodra és vandalizálok egyet. Hello, számítógép! Hogy néz ki? Kék, sárga, sárga, lila. Meg is van. Nem volt olyan sokáig, nem tartott olyan sokáig. Jaj, na, csináljunk. Csinálok egy fekababát. Barna szemekkel. Barna hajjal. Próbálok a természetességre. Úristen, ilyen hosszú hajat szeretnék. Hercegnő ruha, fúj. Egy ilyen farmer nadrágot. Meg egy sima kék toppot. Legyen már egy kis. Meg karperecet és fülbevalót. Úgy nézel ki, mint Jennifer Lopez. Gyönyörű vagy. Hozzáteszem, ez a játék 1998-ban készült, úgyhogy nagyon nem, 2004, 5-6, valahogy így. Csodálatos. Mi van már megint? Mit akartok tőlem? Még egy kép. Way to make styling avatar phone fashion software keep your whole contact list look fashionable with you on the runway. Kösz. Oké. Tehát most, hogy ez is megvan. Mi van még? Logan, hol tart az a könyv? Kell az a
Logan speaking. Is this Nancy?
Yes.
Great, I'm so glad you called.
Why? So you can hang up on me again?
Oh, that.
Azóta
Don't
már
take that
beszéltünk.
personally. I'm an assistant. My job mostly
Nem
consists of
követem
hanging
a
up on people. That and remembering
lineáris
birthdays.
folyamatokat.
I met your friend Bess, and this is probably awkward, but I know we haven't gotten off to the best start. But I'm really not a bad guy, and she's really cute. And maybe you could help a dude out?
All right. What?
Well, she said she's going to be hanging around the expo, and maybe you could, like, tell me about what she likes, or maybe give me some idea of what I might say to fill the awkward pauses. You may have noticed, but for the last while I've been with Savannah, most of my conversations have been about 10 seconds long, and they usually end up with me hanging up on someone, and I don't think that's going to cut it.
Oh, I see.
Do you think you could help?
Well, I was talking to her, and she really wants a copy of Savannah's book.
Oh, I see what you did there. Okay. As a gesture of goodwill, I'll do it. And Nancy, I'm sorry I hung up on you.
That's okay.
And Nancy, I might have to do it again. But should that happen, it's just business.
Megvan a könyv. Jaj. Mi vakó?
Hi.
Do you want to manage the Riokan?
Right now I have to, but it's not that simple.
Why not?
It just isn't.
De miért kell engem lerázni?
Hello.
I hear this place has a reputation as a destination for ghost hunters.
We didn't ask for it. It's all that stupid book. Those people, they have no respect for anyone or anything.
From what I understand, the Riokan has quite the reputation for being haunted.
It is true that we have the reputation.
Has that been difficult for business?
It is nothing you need to concern yourself over.
Can you think of anyone who would stand to gain if the Ryokan went out of business?
No one I know. We all depend upon the Ryokan. Even Yumi and Rentaro.
What about someone else, on the outside?
No, there's no one else.
How does your grandmother feel about the Ryokan?
It's her whole world. She loves it more than anything or anyone she's ever met.
What does she think of Yumi not working here?
It's a very sore subject for her. And honestly, I've heard too much about it already.
What do you mean?
Every day I'm here, making sure all is well. It would just be nice to hear her at least mention all of the work I do. Just once. I'm sorry this is nothing you want to hear about.
Do you think Yumi's ever going to come back here to run the Ryokan?
If she knows what's good for her.
Why doesn't Yumi work here at the Ryokan?
She's very... My mother used to call her a free spirit. But that's a nice way of saying that Yumi's selfish and doesn't want to help.
Do you and Yumi get along?
No.
How long have you been fighting?
I'm not sure, but she probably picked a fight with me the day I was born.
Did you and Yumi ever get along?
Of course, but really. She was a very good big sister to have after what happened with our mother. But soon enough, she was back to being the selfish, manipulated brat she is today.
She does seem a little demanding.
Not demanding, manipulative and bratty. Trust me, I've thought this one through.
Do you think that the Ryokan is haunted?
By what? Ghosts? No, ghosts aren't real, Nancy.
I'll stop bugging you now.
Okay, see ya.
Jó, szerintem mindenkivel megbeszéltem mindent. Fölmegyek a szobámba is. Hello?
4 is supposed to be an unlucky number here. I wonder if that's a coincidence.
A 4-es a halált jelenti, ugye? Vagy valami rosszul ment. Rohadtul nem én írtam! Az enyém nem így néz ki. De mindegy, akkor osztályozok.
Let's see how they did.
I has 3 sisters. Ostoba! Do you has a sister? I share my rooms. Grammatikailag... Igen. Nem! I has none pets. Idióta. Sakura. Használhatatlan ostoba hülye. My twin is sister. Hülye. Do we have brothers? Nem tudom. Hülye vagy. We live in town. I have a gerbil. Szerintem az G-vel kell írni, nem? Elszomorító vagy. Elfelejtettem ezt a szomorú fejet rányomni. I am an only child. Ügyes vagy. Does he have a sister? Nagyon jó. We live in Kyoto. Nagyon ügyes. I have a cat. Úristen, te vagy a csillagos. Kettőt is nyújt. Csend legyen, Nancy. Majd én ezt eldöntöm. I'm one brother. Hülye. El se olvasom. Hülye vagy. Jaj. Boldog fejet nyomtam rá. Jó, mondjuk az utolsó mondat az helyes volt, nem mindegy. I have none brother. Nem. Kivételezek. Fumiko az én kedvencem. Az összes többi megbaszhatja. Nem is értem. Ja, aludni akartam.
How did it get so late already?
Alszok egy napot. Takája és kialszta magát. Én is kialsztam magam. Na, új nap. Újabb csodák várnak rám. Most fiúnap van, nem lehet bemenni. Nagyszerű. Takae!
Nanasi-san, today we
Ma
learn
teázunk.
Tartsatok, the tea ceremony.
Tea ceremony?
It is much more than making tea. It is the perfect exercise of balance and courteous friendship. Many spend their lives perfecting the ceremony, but today I will simply be teaching you the basics.
Sounds great.
The tea
Nem
ceremony
basztatom, úgyse
is
válaszol a
almost
kérdéseimre,
a
úgyhogy...
gift. You are preparing a very special visit for friends and preparing to make certain every
Friends.
detail is perfect. Now there is a lot to learn. Be ready. I'll be asking you questions once I finish.
Kész vagyok.
Begin. This is called the furo. Here we have the chasen or tea whisk. Here is the chakin, the tea cloth. This is called the
Furo,
kensui. This
chasen,
bamboo ladle
chakin.
is called a hishaku. You
Már
place the
elfelejtettem.
teapot covered on the futaoki. This is the chawan or tea bowl. The tea scoop is called the chasaku. This is the tea container. It is called the natsume. Each object has its proper place in the ceremony.
Már most elfelejtettem.
Each item where it belongs.
Okay. This is called the furo. A natsume... Okay. A chasaku, az a kis... A hisaku, ez. A chawan, az a tányér. Talán ez a kensui. Ez a futaoki. Ez a chakin, ez meg a chasen.
Well done, Nancy-san. Wonderful, Nancy-san. Absolutely wonderful. I would be honored to be invited to take tea with you.
Thanks.
Meg tudok nevezni pár dolgot. Meghalt 7 nap múlva. Igen? Igen? Ezt hogy magyarázod, mama?
What was that just a minute ago?
What do you mean?
I saw something.
It was the wind, the power lines, and shadows. This is nothing to worry about.
Have you been to Yumi's bento stand?
No.
It's great. You'd love it.
I taught her how to cook for many years. I should not have to sit on the train to try her bento.
Meg hozzáteszem főtt rizs, tojás, meg szendvics, tehát hogy olyan hú de nagy főzés az úgy nem.
I need to know, do you believe the Riokan is haunted?
Yes, Nancy-san. This isn't a trick someone is doing.
Na, végre valaki, aki hisz
She's
benne.
still here. I can feel it. She's trapped and she's scared. And she's angry.
Do you really believe that?
When I was a girl, the most beautiful sparrow from the garden flew into my room. I had been trying to lure it in with seeds I'd stolen from the gardens for weeks. At first, I was so excited to have her in my room, but not for long. She couldn't find her way back out. She became very scared, threw herself into the walls in a panic. I was so worried she would die. She was so small and so frightened. I opened the windows wide and snuck out of the room to let her calm down. An hour passed, then 2, 3. I'd opened the door, and still she'd be there, crashing into the glass, trying so desperately to get free.
Did she get out?
Cosme is still here. I must help her.
A nagymama kicsit
I'm sorry,
sok
I
ütést
cannot
kapott a fejére.
talk right now.
Aj, ne legyél már megsértődve mindig. Jó. Most már tudsz beszélni?
I'm sorry, I'm very busy.
Miben vagy busy? Ülni?
Oh no, sounds like another unhappy customer. I should listen to what's going on.
When we first walked in the door, my wife told me she had a bad feeling about this place. But no.
My wife told me.
Unreasonable. Well, whatever it is that's going on.
Unreasonable.
We are not putting up with
No, no.
that thing you left in our room.
I'm not putting up with it anymore.
Like that. I want my money back.
There was nothing there.
And I want to see this place closed down. You'd never get away with something like this in Sydney.
Sir, please, we are not haunted.
Oh, please yourself.
Szegényke, frankon meg sajnálom. És képzeld el, próbálod a munkádat végezni, jönnek ilyen idióták és
That was
belétörlik
the
a
last customer,
lábukat.
wasn't it?
Yes, Nancy, it's just you. So, make yourself comfortable. We are all here for you until something happens to scare you off too.
I don't scare easily.
I've heard that before. Look, I'm sorry I shouldn't be upsetting you with all of this. Please, you're my only guest left. Let me at least make sure you have a good trip. Maybe you recommend us to your friends.
I still want to help.
Help? You want to help? Look around you. This place is beyond help. It was spooky and lonely before everything that happened, and now... Why do you think Yumi got out of this place as soon as she could? People come because they've heard it's haunted. They come here to be scared, and even they can't take it. I'm sorry, Nancy. There's nothing you can do here. Help yourself and find somewhere safer to stay.
Sajnálom. Rentaro!
Hello?
Miwako seems a little frustrated lately.
Why wouldn't she be? The way guests have been filing out. But maybe she'll finally come to her senses and move to the city with me.
So you grew up next door?
My dad and I moved in when I was about 7.
Why do you spend all of your time here when you live just next
Gyanús.
door?
Mindenkinek van
Never
motivációja.
got my room decorated right. Plus, this place has always been more fun. And Miwako's here. And I've got my workshop.
I saw some more guests just leave. They seemed pretty spooked.
Yeah, those poor people.
What happened?
Who knows? They were too upset to make any sense. But I took care of their room after they
Szeretem
left.
ezt a játékot, de
I admit, it was
a
a little spooky.
pace egy kicsit rosszul van megcsinálva. Az elején nagyon
Like
lassú.
someone had taken the whole Riokan and given it a shake. And the shoji had turned this dark ash color. Something weird happened in there.
When did the Riokan get a reputation for being haunted?
A few summers back. We were fully packed that night. It was festival time. There was this terrible scream coming from the baths. Next thing I know, the paramedics were there. This woman had seen something. She went into shock.
What had she seen?
She never said. A lot of people asked, trust me. But whatever she saw, or thought she saw, everyone else wanted to see it too. People started coming and pretending they could sense spirits or whatever. But a few of them...
What?
Mennyi hajam van már?
Nothing. Never mind. It's nothing.
What do you think of Yumi?
She's pretty much the older sister you want to have. She's cool, she's adventurous, she's a pain, but no matter what, she's got your back. Although, man, can she be bossy. I'm sure she's already put you to work.
Yeah, a little.
That bossy thing is just her special way of saying,
Oda tudod, hogy találkoztam vele.
How are things going between you and Miwako right now?
You know how in the romantic movies the couple is only really happy together for like a minute at the very end?
I guess so.
That's sort of how our relationship is. Except the movie restarts every week. Honestly, it gets a little tiring sometimes.
I should go. I'll talk to you later.
Lehet nem kéne egy faszkalapnak lenni. Mondjuk. Oh, mi van még? Elmegyek pacsinkózni. Kare! Aha. Akkor nem megyek el. Szabada! IDP.
Logan speaking.
Were you able to find a copy of the book?
I did. But before I send it, I need to ask you another favor. I want to get Bess a present. She said she was looking for the perfect outfit. I think that'd be a great gift, but I have no clue what to do in a clothing store. I sort of just freeze at the sight of hangers. I think it's genetic.
I'll see what I can do. I know of a program that might be just the thing.
Great, thanks.
I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Nem bírom, hogy mindenkinek én oldom meg a problémáit, de komolyan mondom. Jó, mondjuk akkor nem lenne játék, de... Avatar. Csinálni kell egy avatárt. Best, hogy nézel ki most? Így fogsz kinézni. Aztán ilyen a hajad, vagy ilyen a... legyen ilyen a hajad. Szemmel, egy cuki rózsaszín szarság, kapsz egy koronát a fejedre. Gyönyörű! Gallery. Mi a telefonszámod? Phone, Savannah, Options. 404 555 44 78. 404 555, és elfelejtettem a fontos részét. 44 78. Gyönyörű. Nagyon szívesen, Logan. Thanks, Nancy. Nincs mit. Most már elküldött végre azt a nyomorult könyvet. Nem tudok haladni a nyomozásommal, mindenkinek a szarjait csinál. Nem is ide akartam jönni, de ha már itt vagyok, úgyis van még egy-két kérdés.
Hi.
Mit feltetek Yuminak?
I'll let you go.
See you later.
Oké. Okay. Hello! Bye-bye! Pusz-pusz, vigyázz magadra! Mi szava? Ezt a hülye párlát. Most már meg vagyunk?
Hello.
Nem kaptam
Why does
könyvet?
Takai think your mother's ghost...
Stop. I don't indulge her, and don't you do it either.
So you don't believe it?
That's my mother you're talking about, Nancy. You forget that.
I'll let you get back to work.
Bye.
Amúgy igen, tehát hogyha lennél egy picit tapintatosabb. Tapintatlan büdös paraszt. Hol a fürdő? Haj, férfi nap van már megint. Alszok erre
I'll
egy
be
napot.
teaching then. I should set the... It's really late. I should get to bed.
És már megjött az a könyv. Nagyszerű.
Hello.
I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Mikor kapom meg a könyvet?
Can't talk on my phone now.
Miért nem? Mert itt van mi vakó?
Nancy, how's it going?
Lányok, segítsetek, valami. I'm listening to the Kyoto not getting far with Miracle House and had another strange ghost. What do you think of
I looked in this mirror, and instead of seeing my reflection, I saw a ghostly image.
Ugh, creepy. Cool.
Actually, I'm going to side with Bess on this one.
No, I've heard about stuff like this before. There's a thing you can do to the glass to throw a false image, but it's a really fussy process. It's hard to do without breaking the mirror.
Yeah, the mirror broke. So, do you think it's possible it was rigged?
More possible than the other option.
Yumi sent me a great picture of you two.
Oh, isn't that cool? I love the Purikura booth here.
Miért kell
I'll
mindent
show you where a
órákig?
really great one is, if you get done with your mystery before we have to head back home.
I'm working on it. I promise I'll see you guys soon. How's Kyoto?
It's the best! Yumi's been showing me some of the coolest parts of town. The fashion here is crazy. Yumi took me to a store. I don't even know how to describe this place. It was pink. Really, really pink. It had the pink version of everything you could imagine.
I'm not surprised.
Neither was I, but I was a little horrified. But then she took us to see the Guion district. So cool. She was a little grumpy that we wanted to see some traditional plays, but I think she had fun anyway.
I'm not getting very far with Miwako.
What do you mean?
She never seems to answer my questions directly.
That's never a good sign. I'd keep an eye on her. She could just be quiet, or she could be hiding something.
How's the expo going, George?
It's crazy. I've never seen so many clever people in one space. I'm definitely dealing with a little bit of that small fish, large pond anxiety. I'm still trying to get tickets for you, but it's not looking good.
That's okay. Thanks for trying. I had another strange run-in with a ghost here.
What happened this time?
I was in the hallway, and one by one, the doors started to slam, and I heard the sound of water dripping.
Creepy. Just thinking about that, I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight. Not sure how you do it.
It is a little creepy, I'll admit that. I just need to figure out how someone could do it.
Good call. It could be pretty easily automated, I think.
What do you guys think of Yumi?
She's so much fun. A little pushy sometimes, but I feel like I've known her for years and we've just met.
She seems to really dislike the Riokan. Do you think she'd want to see it closed down?
Well, I can't say for sure. She does really seem to resent that place, but I'm not sure if she'd go as far as trying to get it shut down. I don't know.
I'll stop bugging you now.
Bye, Nancy.
Savannah, te tudsz mondani valamit?
Nancy, I got the picture you sent. I'm going to take it to that boutique she mentioned and let them do whatever it is they do.
Good. So you'll be sending the book?
Yeah, I was thinking I'd give it to Bess like, hey, here's that book you want, and since I'm here, let's get dinner, and I got you a present.
Whatever works. But the sooner I get that book, the better. I'll talk to you later.
See you later. Savannah Woodham's office.
De én Savannával
I'll
akarok
stop
beszélni.
bugging you now.
Jó, mindegy. Hát én már komolyan nem tudom, mi van.
Hello, Nancy-san.
Why do Yumi and Miwako fight so much?
You're an only child, aren't you?
Nem emlékeztem, hogy ebben ennyit
yes,
beszélnek.
but
Siblings fight. Let me give you some advice. If you ever have children, Nancy-san, and they're not fighting, it generally means they are hiding something that they have just broken.
we fixed the portrait.
Ez
I
mondjuk
think it's
igaz.
back up in the lobby.
It is, yes.
Rentaro tells me that it's very important to you.
Yes, it is very important to all of us.
Why were you so upset when it fell?
You would be upset if something
Mert
real
eltört.
broke.
There was more to it than that.
No, that was all.
Why doesn't Yumi want to work here?
She will. She is just like her mother at that age. She listens to no one, not even herself.
Why can't Miwako just take over the Riokan?
You do not understand. That is not how it works.
But she's here now.
It is not what Kasumi wants.
What do you mean, wants?
Nancy-san, I'm sorry, but I am very tired. I should rest. Hello, Nancy-san.
Ja,
Do you
oké.
remember when Savannah Woodham visited?
I don't recognize the name.
She's the one who wrote about the Riokan.
I said I do not know who she is.
Can you tell me a little about Kasumi?
She would have been quite fond of you.
Why's that?
She always loved people who think for themselves, and she loved stubbornness.
Hey!
That is not always a bad quality, Nancy-san. Kasumi herself is very stubborn, was very stubborn. But it made her the most beloved of the children in her school. When she was young, she could never stand to see injustice done to others. It made me very proud of her, but that also has its bad side.
How so?
I'm sorry. I shouldn't bore you. You must not worry about these things, Nancy-san.
What happened the night Kasumi died?
It is not always good to be so curious, Nancy-san.
I'll stop bugging you now.
Come again.
Bocsánat. Még valaki tud nekem mesélni egy 1000 éves történetet?
I should go. I'll talk to you later.
Catch you around.
Nem tudom. This was left. Milk has been fighting a lot. Meg kéne ezen épít. Tehát... Éjszaka csak... Jaj, hát megvan a macskának a izéje, de hülye vagyok. Hát akkor snoppingolunk éjszaka.
Someone's been in here.
Szobánk.
It looks like whoever left those footprints walked right through the wall.
Fúj!
What's up, Kat? Suki, buruwa.
Burua? Mit csinálsz?
Suki,
Ez gyönyörű volt.
omawari.
Ez aztán hihető.
Suki, who's a good girl? Suki, buruwa.
Vagy ezt már csináltam? Ja, ezt már csináltam.
What's up, cat? Omawari.
Miért ugyanazokat csinálom? Tehát, hogyha mondjuk emlékeznék, hogy mit nyomkodok.
Suki. Suki, tate.
Ja, a Shizukának még nem csináltam.
Suki, who's a good girl? Shizukani. Suki, who's a good girl? Suki, mate.
Nagyon jó. Alvás. Elolvasom már pedig, nagyjából emlékszem rá. De. Puzzle boxes have been bewildering buyers since the late Edo period over 100 years ago. These beautiful boxes of joy challenge the sub-traditional requiring need moves before the lid can be removed. To open pieces of the box are slid signals unlocking hidden catches. After once the sequence is complete, the lid will open, revealing a hidden compartment within. This puzzle box has sliding sections along the side. Okay.
All right, it's open.
All right.
I need to translate this.
Dear Marianne, it's finally winter. You'll be here in a few weeks. Okay.
I wonder if Miwako hid the password somewhere around here. I need a dictionary to translate that. I need a way to open this envelope without anyone knowing I did.
Mm-hmm.
Locked.
Locked.
That wasn't read before.
Na, ez is egy omen.
It's really late. I should get to bed.
Na, most, hogy azt kinyitottuk. Mi van?
Nancy, we've got the book.
Great.
So when do we see you? We'll give you the book.
Well, I'm a little wrapped up right now.
George, did we have a friend named Nancy Drew once?
I think so. Hard to say. The name sounds familiar. Was she the one with the magnifying glass or something?
Milyen passzív-agresszív barátaim vannak?
Teasing. We'll send you the book. The faster you solve the mystery, the faster the three of us get to hit the town.
Thanks. You know I can't wait.
No problem. Anything else?
I'll talk to you later.
Bye, Nancy.
Hello! Most már szeretnék nyomozni. Na. Nem jött még meg?
Hi.
It seems like you and Rentaro were pretty close.
Yes, we grew up together. I have a few memories before Lentaro, but not many.
How long have you two been dating?
I don't even know. A long time.
You sound a little frustrated.
Sometimes it's hard not to be with Lentaro.
What do you mean?
Never mind. I shouldn't be bothering you with this.
It's not a bother.
It's just that when he gets it in his mind that he wants something, there's just no stopping him. He's been pressuring me to leave here.
Why is that?
He keeps saying it'll be good for me, but really, he's just being selfish. I think. I really don't know. He can be so sweet sometimes, and other times it's like there's only him in the world.
I'll let you get back to work.
Bye.
Okay. Rentaro.
Hello.
So how long have you and Miwako been dating?
Officially, 4 years and 7 months. Non-officially, longer. And before that, a long time of me waiting for her to stop being so stubborn and agree to go out on a date with me.
What does Takai think of your relationship with Miwako?
At this point, I think she considers me part of the family. Or at least she lectures me like I'm one of the family. I'm choosing to interpret that in a positive light.
Miwako seems a little annoyed that you want her to leave the Riokan.
Huh. Tell me about it.
Are you going to keep it up?
Yeah, it's not just a selfish thing. It's for her own good, too.
I'll let you go.
Bye.
Na. Most, hogy megvan ez a... Itt van? Persze, hogy nem itt van. És már megint férfi nap van, hát beszarok. Akkor Takai.
Locked.
Miért van zárva? Ja, mert már késő van, oké. Jaj, meg a fürdő oldalon lakom. Istenem.
How did it get so late already? I should get to bed.
Ez egy nagyon kózi játék, így teljesen elvarázsolódtam. Na, nagyszerű, most már férfi nap van? Megvan a delivery? Itt van a könyv?
Hello.
I should go. I'll talk to you later.
Okay, see ya.
Nagyszerű. Az ajtón. Egy.
Stop. I've had it.
You can't keep avoiding
Drama.
me.
Leave me alone about this.
No, you keep promising me you'll talk to me about moving, and every time I bring it up to you, you freak. It's not fair.
私のことはほっといて。もっと大人らしく振る舞ってよ。
Miért beszélt japánul?
Oh shit! Walk away, just like always. Well, maybe I won't be here when you get back.
Oké. Ez mégis mi volt?
Hi.
So, how are things between you and Rentaro
Ne
now?
hazudja bele a
Could
képembe.
it be better?
Aha.
I'll let you get back to work.
Hazudós picsa! Most hallgattam végig, ahogy veszekedtek. Hogy jutottatok ilyen gyorsan vissza?
Hey,
Are things not going well with Miwako and you?
as usual, no. But this time, a little worse than usual. She's mad. Really mad at me. I need a way to cheer her up.
Can I help?
Actually, yes. At the pachinko parlor, they've got this collar I keep meaning to get for Suki. If you could get that, it would be huge.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Na,
I'll talk to you later.
See you later.
Most már beindulunk, azt hiszem, amint megszerzem azt a kártyát.
I have a delivery for you.
Na, köszönöm.
Thanks. Do you remember anything about Savannah, the paranormal author?
That was a long time ago. Not really.
She must have been here for a while if she was writing about the Riokan. You don't remember anything?
I remember that she asked too many insensitive questions. I was happy to see her go.
I'll let you go.
Bye.
Pusza! Mennem kell pacsinkózni. Jó. Din, 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 din.
I should really get that collar for Rentaro.
2100, nagyszerű. Hol a pacsinkókártyám? A lényeg, hogy nem repetitív. Vagy repetatív. Nagyon jó, nagyon jó. Gyönyörű, 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 gyönyörű. Még ezeket megvárjuk. Elvileg ez jobban teljel ez a gép. Kíváncsi vagyok, hogy a többi milyen. Három, kettő. Jó. Nagyszerű, menjünk van. 2002. Gyönyörű, gyönyörű, szépséges. Add ide. Megvan a nyakör, Rentaro kitakarodik a kis fészerből. Jaj, tüszike.
Hey!
Have you ever heard of EVP?
Electronic voice phenomenon? That whole if you go to haunted places and record the ambient noise, when you turn it way up you'll hear things that are too quiet for the human ear. Ghosts, specters, all sorts of baddies. Nonsense if you ask me. But still, it sort of gives me the creeps.
Savannah mentioned it in her book. I wonder if you know how I could try it out.
Oh sure, I got something that can do that. I've got a bunch of little recorders actually. I'm trying to find the right one to record new sounds for the Rentaro 4000. Here you go.
Thanks.
All you have to do is hook it up to the speakers over there. I have a program that edits out dead audio. Ooh, bad pun. it'll cut right to the parts that actually have recorded sound. Oh, and once I've got it fixed, you have to check out the new recorder I sort of reversed engineered a little.
Okay, what's it do?
Nem
It's
érdekel.
awesome. High data wireless transfer.
Sok a szöveg.
If you want to send everyone a message, you just speak into it, push send all, and it shoots what you've recorded to everyone's voicemail inbox. Very, very cool. I just gotta keep fussing with it.
I got that collar for Suki.
Oh, Nancy-san, you are the best guest we've ever had.
Ugyan.
I'm going to go give this to her
Örömmel
now.
tettem.
Please, excuse me.
Örömmel. Egyáltalán nem azért, hogy aztán ellopkodjam a cuccaidat a Spacerből. Nem érdekel? Hát ide ezt a kártyát. Na végre. Mi van? Message. Jó van, nagyon szép vagy. Na! Akkor meg kell hallgatnom. Mit mondott Savannah a bookban? EVP. The inn is still under mysterious set up EVP. Kid already I placed microphones placed where I felt the greatest fire pit in the lobby behind the old cherry tree in the gardens. Record. Egy. Fire pit behind the cherry tree in the gardens by both baths and the upstairs hallway. Itt is kell egyet, mert akkor kapok egy tojást. Az fontos. Azt szemét kapok egy tojást. Vagy ha itt veszem fel? Nem.
I'd better listen to that before I delete it.
Jó. Fire pit. Oh! Pit. Both baths. Biztos vagyok benne, hogy férfi nap van, és nem fogok tudni bemenni. Ja, a fürdő a másik oldalon van. De, oké, be tudok. Hoppá. Hoppá. Jaj, dezorientáció. Oh. Így. Spooky. Oké. És a hallway, ami az enyém, rossz irány. Nem, a másik hallway. Mi vakó mit láthat? Rakétasebességgel átszágultak a folyosón. Akkor ez? Nem. Vagy csak megállok itt?
Can't record there. It's full.
Nem. Pedig az emeleten lesz. Hát ezt teleraktam. Akkor megyünk és kitakarítjuk.
Hi!
Kimennél innen?
Have you read Savannah's book?
Yeah, she spelled my name wrong. She's not a good speller. Maybe she's being haunted by the ghost of bad spelling.
Vicces vagy.
Do you think there's anything to what it says?
I remember when she was here. She was very... She has this way.
Hoznom kell kaját, éhes vagyok.
Like she knows if you're telling her the truth or not. I'm glad she's back into regular journalism instead of this ghost nonsense. It really seemed to take its toll on her.
What do you mean?
She's the real deal. Not that I'm saying she can communicate with ghosts, but she really believes in all of that. And watching her, the way she'd walk around here in these half-terrified days, it made you worry about her.
If you don't believe in ghosts, why did you worry?
Because believing in something, that makes it real to you. To her, that whole other world is real. And that is still a very dangerous thing. A ghost doesn't need to be real to haunt you.
I'll let you go.
Catch you around.
Bye.
Hey,
I'll let you get back to work.
catch you around.
De most hogy kell téged innen eltakarítani?
Hello, Nancy-san.
Did you rewrite my name in red ink?
What do you mean?
The name scroll in my room. It's red now.
It's nothing to worry about. I'll have it removed.
Isn't it a bad omen to have your name written in red?
No. Just don't worry about it. It is nothing. Can I help you with anything else?
What do you think about Rentaro and Miwako dating?
Those two are so different. When they were children, you couldn't keep them in the same room. Always so much fighting. That has not changed. Except now, they say they're in love.
I saw watery footprints in my room. It was very strange.
You must be mistaken.
No, I'm positive.
No, it is not wise to joke about these things.
I'm not.
I do not want to talk about it.
I should go. I'll talk to you later.
Goodbye. Hello, Nancy-san.
I'll let you get back to
Hello.
work.
Goodbye.
I can't take this if Takai is here.
Hello, Nancy-san.
Jó,
I'll
hello.
let you go.
Please visit again, Nancy-san.
Most bemegyek a szobába, oldalra fordulok és használom ezt a szuperkártyát, akkor be tudom menni mások szabályába. Ahol semmi nincsen. Mutattam neki a... Rentaro,
Hey,
I should go. I'll talk to you later.
peace out.
Szabana! Megvan a könyved. Felhívlak.
Huh?
What do you know about EVP?
The
Úristen.
ghost hunter's best friend, in more ways than one.
How's that?
Well, if you're just looking to find evidence that you got a bunch of wild spirits running amok, you'll find it in your EVP recordings.
How do you mean?
It's very easy to hear what you want to hear in those recordings.
It doesn't sound like you think it works.
Oh, you'd be surprised. But one thing it does do for certain is let you eavesdrop on the whole property without drawing too much attention to yourself. If something ain't on the level, you'll hear it. But Nancy,
Yeah?
you might just stumble into something you don't want to hear. You best be ready for that.
I found watery footprints in my room.
Did you see them appear, or were they there and you found them?
They were already there.
Well, at least that's good.
Why's that?
To make wet footprints appear, you just need a wet foot and something to put it on. But when they just start appearing out of the blue, ain't nothing too good about that, especially considering what happened to the previous innkeeper.
What do you mean?
Megfulladt.
I know you ain't the superstitious kind. Otherwise, you'd be long gone by now, but it ain't always good to talk about the dead, especially those not at rest.
Logan told me you're writing a second ghost hunting book.
Now, that ain't true.
Something happened to make you stop writing the book, didn't it?
Yes.
What happened?
Nancy, I like you. So I ain't ever gonna tell you why. But I will tell you this. Don't go looking in dark corners unless you ready to live with knowing what's hiding there.
I think I ran across a trick mirror here.
Did it break?
Yeah, how did you know?
That's how you know it's a trick. Y'all know what the main difference between truth and illusion is in my line of work?
What's that?
Time. An illusion can only last so long before it gives up its secrets. Now, I don't know exactly how that mirror was fixed, but the fact that it broke means that whoever rigged it knew that if you examined it enough, you'd figure it out.
So it was broken, so I couldn't figure out how it was faked.
Exactly. That is, if it was a trick. Nancy, I can tell you how things might be faked, but I can't tell you if they were faked. You're the ones got to stand there and know how the room feels when these things happen.
What is a yure?
It's a vengeful spirit that never knew justice here on the earth. They're said to be the spirits of those who've been wronged, and they're caught up in the worst moment you can imagine. They're very angry and very, very dangerous. If that's what you're dealing with there, you best be very careful.
I saw a really creepy, shadowy figure on my balcony. Do you think that could be faked?
Of course. Ain't nothing harder than that.
Yeah?
It's as easy as shadow puppet. All you need to be able to do is practice. In my experience, people like scaring people with shadows a lot more than ghosts do. The way I see it, if it's something a person could plausibly do, then there's a person behind it. If it's something a person can't do that's scaring you, well, y'all don't need me to finish that sentence.
Can you tell me about the certificate you gave the Shimizu family?
Oh, yeah, that. Now, before you go thinking I'm some sort of charlatan, I don't
Már
know.
tudtam, hogy egy sarlatán vagy, úgyhogy...
In fact, I had those made up to give to kids who were feeling too scared to go to sleep at night.
Why did you leave one here?
I felt like I should leave them something. I don't usually leave a place without knowing what's really going on there. Honestly, I felt so bad about the whole situation.
Have you run across someone rigging doors to slam before?
Sure. Now that one's older than the hills.
What's the best way to do something like that?
Oh, plenty ways. You can use remote control, wire, and pulleys. One place I went even used air pressure, if y'all can believe that mess.
That makes sense. What should I keep an eye out for?
Anything that looks out of place.
Do you remember what room you stayed in at the Riokan?
I know that was so long ago, I don't even have the slightest.
Do you remember anything?
I remember I was on the second floor, and it had this strange passageway in it, but that's about it. I got the impression they weren't too crazy about having me stay there. So maybe you
Secret
should check the
passageway.
records for a room that they don't let out to customers.
A passageway? To where?
Yeah, it was bizarre. I don't really remember exactly where it went. Down into the basement, maybe? Unfortunately, I didn't have much time to explore the room before I had to leave.
Can you tell me anything else about your stay here?
Not much to tell. I had to leave too soon. Such a sweet family. I hate to think of what those poor girls are going through. Losing their mother so young and then having them hauntings to deal with.
Bye.
Y'all stay safe now.
can't just do that. We're not all here to make sure that you get what you want, Yumi.
No, don't stop. Please continue with your speech. I love jumping on the train to get picked on by you two. Couldn't think of a better way to spend my day. Can't wait for the mean phone messages about what an awful sister I am because I never visit.
You've got to be selfish about this too. Everything's always about you. She asked one thing from you and you act like it's the end of the world.
Oh, shut up, Miwako. When you're both ganging up on me, then it actually is about me.
Why are you being such a brat?
Brat? You want to see Brat? I'll show you Brat. It looks a lot like this.
I can't believe you just did that.
Believe it. I'm out.
It sounds like she threw something in the pond. I should check that out.
If a ghostly egg is what you seek, under the broken tile you must peek.
Most már kitörölhetem? Tehát ez a csaj beledobott velünk a tóba. Egy kulcsot!
What's that? Looks like there are some rocks missing. I wonder if I could find them around the garden.
Egy kő. Még egy kő. Még egy kő. Megvan! Bocsi, de megeszem ezt a kiflit. Tehát a lila az vagy ide jön, vagy ide, az biztos. Sárga szerintem oda. Na jó. Most nem. Most se jó. És hogy megvan a kulcs, ami 8-as és 9-esre záródik.
I need to hurry before someone catches me. I should get the teapot off the fire.
Mi a jelszó?
I need a dictionary to translate that.
Takakawa. Ja? Gond nélkül elviszem, de vissza nem rakom? Jó. Jó. Macska.
Suki, who's a good girl? Suki, mate.
Oj. Bocsánat.
I bet the password I need is in that envelope in the puzzle box.
Takakawa. Ezek nem katakanák, ugye? Hanem hiraganák. Rossz oldalt fotóztam be. Nem baj, hát itt van az egész éjszaka. 18-as. Szóval... Kus, macska. Ja. Vissza. Tehát, Szerinted én ezt látom? Hát ez nagyon hasonlít rá. Nem.
I need to find out which rooms haven't been occupied. It looks like this is as far back as the records go.
De hát tudjuk, melyik volt ez.
Locked.
Megmondom én nektek, melyik volt ez. Jaj, ne. Hello?
I can't get out. These look like mirror images. But if I could match these up perfectly, I could get out.
Igen, egy élet-halál helyzetben pont kifestőkönyveset akarok játszani. Egy pillanat, foglalt. Mondom, egy pillanat. Szükségtelen haldokolni. Okay. Oké, milyen színű a zöld, lila. Oké, és a másik piros. Jaj, csend.
I'm getting out of here now.
Oké. Akkor próbáljuk meg megint.
I should find something that matches that symbol.
Ez volt az a szoba. Viszont még egyet tudunk most csinálni. Hol a kis kertészkönyv? Ezt is le tudom fényképezni. Oké, nagyon jó.
The symbols here seem to represent something. I need to figure out what they mean.
Na nézzük. Northwest soulstone, a low vertical stone, which has wide base and tapered. Aha, én ezt mindig úgy csináltam. Hogy addig játszottam velük, amíg el nem találtam. Hearthstone, the flat stone is similar in shape to a stepping stone. Esküvéletlen volt.
Strange. I've seen those markings before.
Bizony. Hol láttam? Amúgy már közel vagyunk. Origami. Hát ez szóval az origami. Valley fold.
That's not right. I'd better try again.
Pedig tudtam ám. Mountain fold. Fold to the front. Fold to the back.
Not quite. I should keep trying.
Pedig esküszöm origamiztam. Tehát mountain fold. Fold to the front. Fold unfold. Fold to the back. Négyes push invert.
This looks like bamboo. I should search the property for something made out of that.
Pontosan tudom, mit keresünk. A Kill Bill film egyik
That
főszereplőjét.
looks like the image on the letter. It looks like I could pry this open if I had the right tool.
Pry this open. Ezzel fogom. Nem menj bele a vízbe, Nancy! Hú, bazd meg! Hú, bazd meg! Én... Plup!
This must have meant something to Kasumi if she went through so much trouble to hide it. Better call it a night.
Oh. Mikor lett tetejen önálló Nancy? Egyszer csak így... Hát akkor elmegyek aludni, mert fáradt vagyok. Én nem csinálhatom ezt. Jó, az megvan. Hány fényképünk jött össze? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Az még nem elég.
Hi.
Was Yumi here earlier?
Yes.
Really? I'm sorry I missed her.
Don't be. Anyway, it's always Blink and you'll miss her with Yumi. You'd think she was allergic to this place, which is fine by me.
Why is that?
Look, I know she's fun at first, but it's like strangers get fun Yumi, and all we get is touchy, angry Yumi these days.
Why do you think that is?
Nekem ne vonogassad a válladat?
I'll talk to you later.
See you later.
Küldje csak az üzeneteken, nagyon jó. Beszéd ebbe beled, Jubi. Menj már előre, Nancy.
Hello.
Iceland, Japan, Germany, we've been dating. Last picture of you is great.
Miwako seems like she's having sort of a rough week. Has she said anything to you about it?
Oh, yeah. She's told me plenty.
Really? Like what?
Blah. Same old story she breaks out every time she's in a bad mood. I don't want to talk about it.
Jó.
Have Miwako and Rentaro been dating long?
It's hard to backdate that sort of thing, so let's just say they've been dating somewhere between 2 and 1,000 years.
Is it just me, or do things seem a little strained between Miwako and Rentaro?
Do they? Come on, make with the details.
I don't really know. It's just an impression.
Ugh, boring. Nancy, if we're going to be gossip buddies, you're going to have to work on your follow-through.
Miwako seems a little annoyed with Rentaro.
Well, that's not surprising. Rentaro is super annoying. Super annoying. It's part of this reverse psychology bizarre charm he's got. When he's in one of his hyper Rentaro moods, it's like hanging out with a puppy. Except Rentaro is housebroken, and he doesn't go all crazy when there's a cat outside. Well, most times he doesn't.
That last picture of you is great.
Yeah, I love that one.
Do you see Rentaro much?
Oh yeah, he loves the city. He's here every chance he can get.
Do you know why he's so eager to move to the city?
Oh, he's been that way forever. When we were kids, he and I used to jump on the train the second my mom turned her back. We weren't supposed to go into the city unsupervised, so Miss I'd rather break a bone than Aurora Miwako never came. Although, maybe she was right about that. We got in so much trouble every time.
Do you know what Rentaro wants to do once he moves to Kyoto?
Tech something? I sort of don't listen to him when he's being boring about things.
I'll let you go.
See you later.
Akkor mégsem beszélünk még. Vagy várjál? Lehet picit el vagyok veszve. Régen volt már ez a játék. Jó. Nem, visszava.
Hello.
If you didn't work here, what would you do?
You know, it's been so long since I've been asked that. I don't know. Something very different. Something exciting. With Rentaro.
Is Suki wearing a new collar?
Yes. Doesn't it look perfect? Rentaro must have really put some thought into this. It fits perfectly and it
Thought
goes so
and
well with
effort.
her eyes. He can be so thoughtful sometimes. I think it's time for me to do something nice for him.
Stop
I
le.
should go.
Az
I'll
biztos
talk to you
tetszene
later.
neki.
See you later.
Bocsánat.
Hi.
What's that wooden thing in the garden?
The tree?
No, the wooden thing that makes the knocking noise.
The door?
No, the thing.
I'm teasing. You're thinking of the deer scare.
Maybe. What is it?
It uses flowing water to make weird knocking noises that scare away the deer so they don't eat all of the flowers.
Oh, that's neat. Does it work?
I don't know. Deer still eat the flowers, but it's hard to tell if they're scared or not. Or that their expressions pretty much look the same. Kinda like this. Hi.
Gratulálok.
Yumi said that you want to move to the city.
Well, yeah. I mean, given the choice, everyone wants to live in the city. The country is fine, the mountains are great, but you look at one and you pretty much got it figured out. It's big, it's rocky, it's a mountain, case closed. But the city is Interesting and quirky and confounding and amazing.
What do you want to do in Kyoto?
Since I was a kid, I wanted to work in the
Nem
tech
tudom, nem
sector.
tudom, merre kéne menni
But
tovább.
now, everything's moving so fast.
Megkérdezem
10
Szavanát.
years. I can't even imagine. And you've got to be there to be a part of it.
Why doesn't Miwako want to move into the city?
Your guess is as good as mine. I've been trying to figure that one out for a long time. Considering everything that's happened here, why would anyone want to stay?
What do you mean?
Ez is vonogatja a vállán.
Catch you around.
Pofám leszakad. Sok válvonogatós kurva néni kétekedhet. Jó. Nagyon szép. Menü, phone, Savannah.
Hi.
Can you think of anything else about the room you stayed in when you were here?
Not really. I'm sorry, Nancy. Oh, wait a minute now. Come to think of it, it had a carved wooden bird that triggered the passage. I hope that helps.
I should go.
Y'all stay safe now.
Nagyon jó. Én a fölött vagyok. 39, nagyon jó. Mestergulcs. Oldalra. Hol van ez a varázskártya? 3.
This carving must be the trigger to the secret passage that Savannah mentioned.
Nagyon jó. Cool. Itt a Secret Passageway.
Whoa! What is going on with the water?
Undi. Aha, ez befele aztán.
It looks like I need another set of numbers.
Az izénél van. Oké. Okay. Akkor most kell menni Yumihoz. Már végén vagyunk.
Great picture of Bess.
I know, isn't that one great?
Oh,
I should go. I'll talk to you later.
See you later.
Nem tudom. Nem találok még egy... Kell aztán még egy... komik izét venni. De akkor kiküldött nekem mit ezelőtt?
Hi. I'll stop bugging you now. Bye.
Hát én most el vagyok varázsolódva egy picit.
Hello, Nancy-san.
Do you believe that people have a sense of what's to come?
You probably think I'm silly, but I do.
Did Kasumi believe this?
Why do you ask?
Was she worried about things before the accident?
I'm sorry. I must prepare. I have more lessons.
Oké, Oké, jót beszélgettünk, szokásosan.
Hello.
I'll let you go.
Bye.
I need a key to open this door.
I need a key to open this door. Yuminál van a másik fele, a békás izéjében, széfjében.
It's teacher time.
Hülye. Ez jó. Ostovák. A kedvenc. That goes squat. My cat likes to hunt in the barn. The horse eats hay. The lamb is a baby sheep. Nagyon ügyes vagy, Fumiko. Nem lennék jó talán. Jó, részrehajló vagyok. Okay, at home. Oh, mind, Mom. I like to play by, well, helytelen. Do you has a bicycle? I has a bicitel. My dad is in the study. Jó, legyen. I lick puzzles. Nem. Csoda gyerek. Már el se olvasom, biztos bízom a képességeidben. My bird is in my room. Have you a bike? Yes, I have a bike. Van kapsz. De akkor is elszomorító. Who's in the den? Jó van. I plays video games. Do you have a bike? No. Ez jó, ez helyes. Idióta! Hanyadik képet kapom?
Something is strange about these pictures. I should find a place to print them out.
Nagyon jó. Akkor most már mehetünk. Lightning Nancy, surs. Úgy, kure. Kinyomtatjuk, meg lesz a számkód. És utána beszélünk Yumival. Lekéssük a vonatot, Miszavával.
There's a hidden message. I need to talk to Yumi about this.
Bizony. Hol van Maci? Yumi!
Hello. There's a hidden message in all those pictures you sent, isn't there?
What do you mean?
All of these pictures together show a set of numbers in Japanese. This can't just be a coincidence. You're trying to tell me something, aren't you?
You're sure they mean something? Maybe you've been spending a little too much time at the Riokan.
I'm positive.
You're right. Nice job, Nancy.
But why would you do that? Why not just ask me?
I know you want to help, Nancy, but that doesn't mean you can help. If you could break this code, I knew you could help me, and you did.
But what do these numbers mean?
That's the next step. Take a good look around. Think about situations where numbers come in handy.
Can you tell me a little bit more?
I would, but I'm falling way behind as it is. I need your help. Come on.
Imádom ezt csinálni. Maci rizs. Malac szendvics. Cica tojás. És valami másik cica. Ide jön egy rizs. Mondjuk egy rizs, de az nem jó. Malac rizs.
Another order out the door.
Nancy, great job. Autoso, Nancy, bad news.
What do you mean?
I didn't notice how late it was getting. I sort of made you miss your last train back to the Ryokan. You're not mad, are you?
Yes, I am.
Oh no!
Yes,
okay, don't worry.
I am
think I have a
very
solution.
angry.
I want you to stay at my apartment tonight. I ought to stay at a friend's. I do this all of the time for Rentaro, so I'm not taking no on this one.
Thanks.
Helyes. Hol a kulcsod? Nem ezt!
These look like the numbers for one of Rentaro's nonogram puzzles.
És akkor feküdjük le aludni, hogy... Ja, nem így fekszünk le aludni. Hanem így. Mi ez? Such good friends, I wish I knew your secret. Hurry back soon, I know. I promise. Send my love to the family. I can't wait to see you again. I know your secret. I can't wait to see you.
What's going on? What was that?
Senki nem tudja. Ez a Beriad, ez a Kasuminak a haverkája. Hanyas emeleten vagyok? Ez melyik szoba? 25, az nem jó. Akkor itt. Mesterkulcs, bemegyünk oldalra. 2, 3. A madárka már el van fordítva, gyönyörű. És akkor kezdhetjük. Az endgame. Hű, bazd meg. De miért nem jó? Akkor is megcsinálom, bassz meg. Fúj, de segítene, aki törölnéd a számokat. Jaj, de jó vagy. Megint nem jó. De nagyon kinkeservesen megy ez most. Úristen, mindjárt készen vagyok. Geci.
A hidden compartment. Who would hide something here?
To my daughters. Remélem, hogy soha nem kell ezt elolvasnatok, de aggódom, hogy elhagylak benneteket, hamarabb hagylak el benneteket, mint gondolnám. Egy-két dolog, amit tudnotok kell, első körben magatokról kell gondolni, vagy egymásról kell gondoskodni. Ha ezt megtaláltátok, akkor együtt okoztatok. Hajrá! A 15. születésnapotokon give you half of what you need to find this out. Felét odaadom, akkor megtaláljátok ezt. Odaadom a 15. születésnapotokon annak a számokat odaadja nekem. Know that you'll be able to work things out between each other if you try. Please try as a favor. Próbáljátok meg. Még egyszer. Riokan ez csak egy hely, semmi több. Egyikőteknek sem kell maradni és kodját viselni. Ez a ti életetek. És úgy kell élnétek, ahogy boldogan kell éljetek. Work out your decisions, csak döntsetek együtt. És utolsó sorban, hogyha ezt olvassátok, akkor sajnálom. And my way I'd be there for you. Ha rajtam múlott volna, mindig veletek vagyok. Vigyázzatok magatokra. És egymásra. És a nagyanyátokra persze. Tudom, hogy ellenzi, amit nektek akarok, de ne vegyétek személyesen, vegyétek szívetekre. Az ő maga módján, ő is a legjobbat akarja. Honnan tudta, hogy meg fog halni? Gyere rám! Gyere rám!
Oh no! I better find a way to cut these cords in half, and fast!
Ezt.
The joint near the elbow looks a lot like what Rentaro was working on in his shed.
Rentaro, te voltál? Aludjál szépen. Valóban. Ezért most beszélünk Takájával. Hiszen őt kell most basztatnunk. Nem tudom miért, de...
Hello, Nancy-san.
Did you know about Kasumi's will?
She did not have a will. She was too young.
She did. I found it.
No, you don't understand what you found. Whatever that says, she didn't mean it.
Tök vicces, hogy így csuravizesen egy...
How would you know if she didn't mean
Tudtál
it?
erről?
No, you don't understand.
Oh, I understand perfectly. You didn't tell the girls what their mother really wanted because you're afraid of losing the Riokan. You made up all of this ghost business to scare the girls into doing what you want.
Stop! Stop! You're wrong.
What do you mean?
You are right about the will. I knew what Kasumi wanted.
Then why did you hide it from them?
I wouldn't expect you to understand.
Try me.
I can't lose them too.
There's no guaranteeing that they'll leave if they know the truth.
Yes, there is. There is too much sadness for them here. They've forgotten about how things used to be before she died. They've forgotten about how this used to be our home.
But why would you fake these hauntings if you want them to stay?
I would never do that.
I think maybe I jumped to a decision too quickly.
I know you mean well, Nancy-san. You can't help us here. But thank you for trying.
What really happened to Kasumi? I need to know.
The police said it was an accident. It wasn't an accident.
What did happen?
It was my job to take care of the bass. I was supposed to be there. She was supposed to be meeting with that pen pal friend of hers downtown. She was so excited to go. I should have let her go. I should have taken care of everything myself, but I didn't want to. I didn't like her going into the city. I didn't like that pen pal of hers, always getting her so wound up about leaving here. So, I played sick so she couldn't go.
I don't understand.
The pool ledges are very slippery. You must know where to walk. There was a reason I never let her do that part. But I wasn't thinking about that. I was too selfish. She drowned that night in the baths. It should have been me down there.
Ennyi, nagymama.
And she knows that.
You can't blame yourself for that.
You don't understand.
I do. Accidents happen. As much as we wish they didn't, you can't keep everyone safe, no matter how hard you try.
It is different for a parent, Nancy-san.
Miwako and Yumi blame themselves, too. If you can't let Kasumi go, how will you be able to help the girls?
I don't know if I can do that.
Na majd én megmentelek titeket.
No, not quite right.
This must be the recorder Rintaro was talking about earlier. I'll take this and leave the other one here. I should translate this and figure out what he's up to.
Must finish. Room 33. Rentaro. Megvan a kulprit. Hol van a 33-as szoba? Tudtam, hogy rossz árban vagyok. Hát...
I need a key to open this door.
Bocsánat, Miwako, éppen megmentem a Riokant. Vagy csak a szobába, csak így belé és besétálnak? Aha!
What are you doing in here? You're the one trying to scare everyone away, aren't you?
No, Nancy. I'm not trying to scare everyone away. I am scaring everyone away. The Ryokan needs to close down.
But why would you want to close this place down?
Look around you. Does this look like a good place? Everyone can sense it immediately, and it makes them leave. Everyone but you. But when I tell Miwako that you're here to collect info for Savannah's next book, you'll be out of here too.
I've got to find a way to keep him from escaping.
Aha!
Not so fast.
Haha! Miért vagy béna?
I've got to find a way to convince everyone about Rintaro, quickly. I don't get it. You're the one who told me the ghosts aren't real.
No one usually listens to that line because they want to believe in the ghosts. I didn't start that. They did. They wanted a show, and I gave it to them because enough with them, and enough of this place. I asked Miwako to leave. I even left myself.
Why did you come back?
I can't leave Miwako here alone. I need to convince her to leave or close this place down. It doesn't matter to me. But you, it's time that you leave. Now.
Look familiar? It's been on this whole time. I just push this button and I'll send everything you said to every voicemail box in the place.
No. Don't.
Why shouldn't I? After everything you've done, your ghost almost drowned me.
I really screwed up here. Let me be the one to tell her. If I do, she might forgive me. Eventually.
Az a baj, hogy szimpi. Meg effektíve rosszat tett, de rosszat nem akart.
Okay, but I'll be watching. You'd better do it.
Így fogok állni, rendtarol mögött. És majdnem megfullasztott.
Terrible, isn't it? Okay.
Dear Hannah, Rentaro confessed to Mawako and Takai. It was not a pretty sight. After many months of apologizing and begging, Mawako agreed to allow Rentaro to undo some of the damage he'd done to the Ryokan's reputation. Instead of scaring away guests, Rentaro was using his skills to modernize the Ryokan in small, Takai-approved ways. Mawako broke up with Rentaro after he confessed. He's hopeful that one day she'll change her mind. I wouldn't hold my breath if I were him. Once the girls found out Kasumi's true wishes, everyone agreed that the Ryokan should be passed on to Mawako. Mawako accepted the position. As the official owner, she started to really enjoy her work, and it shows. Now that there's no pressure to take over the family business, Yumi's been spending more time at the inn. She's even agreed to expand her business to include catering to the Ryokan. Thanks to Yumi's incessant pushing, Mawako finally agreed to spend a little time in the city.
Ezek hogy testvérek? Nem is hasonlítanak
She had a
egymásra.
great time. No longer worried about losing the Ryokan, Takai is finding herself busier than ever. Her classes in the traditional arts are booked for months in advance. She said she'd always fit me in for a calligraphy lesson, even if it may be a bit of a lost cause. From what I hear,
Mi az, hogy lost
Ryokan is
cause?
no longer
Hát,
the creepy place I remember.
megdicsért.
Customers are returning with a vengeance. Guess that means it'll be harder for me to get reservations next time I visit. As for me, I finally got to spend some time in the town with Bess and George.
És hova lett a haja?
The wait, from the boutiques to the traditional cultural exhibits throughout the city, I don't think we've ever had so much fun on a trip. See you soon. Love, Nancy.
Flower pot in Yumi's apartment resembles what animal? Egy béka. Oh. Designer, puzzle professor, recording artist, sous chef.
Residents of a German castle are being terrorized by a fearsome creature, and it's up to me to crack the case. Once I arrive at the castle, I begin to suspect that there may be more to this monster story than just superstition. As monster sightings become more frequent and creepy signs begin appearing, I find myself in danger of becoming the monster's next victim. Join me as I try to solve the case without becoming another entry in the castle's long and grisly history. In my next adventure, the Captive Curse.
Ooh. Ah, ez jó volt.
Hi, I'm Nancy Drew. This is my center of operations, my desk.
Ennyi volt a kózi játék mára.
If you want to know
Legközelebb
the
játszok egy
particulars of how I
másikkal.
do what I do, take a look